Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. All right, everybody, let's try this once again. We apologize for the audio delays and the audio trouble to get us started here this evening. Not exactly sure what happened, but I think everything should be good right now, and it's crazy. Hopefully everything's good. If we sound good, we're checking the YouTube feed right now. Thank you. There we go. All right, looks like things are much better. If they're good on your end, let us know. Give us a comment. Send us a thumbs up. I don't know. It's crazy how things happen as we welcome you back inside. We had such a great opening line here tonight, too. It always works that way. Let's reset. Alongside of Michael Moody, I'm Chad Feltman with K13 Media. Welcome inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Michael and I were here at 4 o'clock today, setting up. We were done by, 5:50 today, sitting back with our feet kicked, said everything's done. We did 4 tests on everything. Of course, everything works perfectly fine. And boom, as soon as we go on, I think I know what it was. Doggone it. Look at here. There's a lamp,
it was the lamp
in here in the press box. Michael Moody plugged this lamp in, and all of a sudden,
the Pixar
static.
lamp. It's my fault. Sorry about that.
We're going to go with that, but I think everything's good. So it's all right. Everything's good. All the listeners are saying it sounds better. It sounds perfect. So, all right, now we can breathe.
Good job, Chad.
Take
all the things
breath.
that you juggle and all the things that you make happen, it's impressive.
Even the screw-ups. But we get them fixed, and we are ready to go. So, again, that's Michael Moody. I'm Chad Feltman. Michael Penn is on top of the press box here tonight. We are inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth, and there is your shot of Legion Field here at Bill Cory Stadium. We are at Morgan County High School in Madison, Georgia, and we are glad to have you here with us this evening. Michael Penn is on top of the press box tonight. He is running the camera for us. Hopefully he's got his earbuds in, and if Michael can hear us, well, maybe he'll pan that camera to the left and to the right this evening. If not, then, well, we'll just give it what we got. It has been a interesting start, but we are glad to have you here this evening, and oh, boy, the comments are already starting to come in. Yes, indeed. Listen, this is what it's all about. We are live, and we are here this evening at Morgan County High School. We're glad to have you here with us as, Michael, we enter week number 10. It's game number 9, but week number 10 on the season. And, well, we got a tough one here tonight, and a very tough Morgan County Bulldog team who is ranked second in the state, 8-0 on the season. And, I mean, you could just keep going down the list of how good this team is here.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They are the number 2 team in the state for a reason. But the opportunity for Pike is to really learn something about themselves tonight.
Yep. You're absolutely right. And we better get something to learn fast, because this Morgan County team we're playing here this evening has scored a lot of points so far in 2025. Hey, we're just getting things started. We want to welcome you inside the Enlightening Electric Countdown to Green. Wait a minute. Countdown to kickoff, right? I'm thinking countdown to green. I still got my Talladega NASCAR inside of me. It's that kind of night, folks. Bear with us. Countdown to kickoff. You know, Enlightening Electric, our sponsor of our countdown show, we should have had them in here working on this lamp, and things may have started off a little smoother here this evening. But a big thank you to the crew at Enlightening Electric for bringing you our pregame coverage here this evening, again, as we are live from Morgan County High School. We welcome you back inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. So we're talking about the offense here for this Morgan County football team. And Michael Moody and I were looking over some of the stats earlier this season. The leading rusher in the state here for Morgan County. Quarterback, over 1,000 yards passing. Top receiver, I mean, where do you want to start offensively for these guys here tonight?
It's a 3-headed monster, and you're going to have to pick your poison tonight. You got Ty Tillery with 8 touchdowns on the season. Davis Strickland at quarterback, throwing 22 TDs on the year, and then Christian Mafront, the big running back you mentioned, 24 TDs on the ground, 2 in the air. They are a well-polished program.
Davis Strickland will wear number 5 tonight. He is the starting quarterback for Morgan County so far this season. 112 of 151 through the air. He has thrown for 1,588 yards. He has a QB rating, get this, you ready, of 144.
The ball rarely hits the ground, hits the ground.
Number 5 is a heck of a quarterback that we're going to see here tonight. And like Michael was saying, running back here this evening, Monfort, he is the leading rusher in the state this season, and we're going to see a lot of him tonight. But as much as we talk about Morgan County, rightfully so, it gives our guys a good challenge to not only come and see what they're made of, but to also show our guys from Pike County, hey, this is what a state championship program looks like.
Exactly. And we have some Pike pride, and we have some guys on our side of the ball, too, that can do some things. The key's going to be to get some of these athletes the ball in space and see how they can manage through this tough Morgan County defense.
Well, we're expecting kickoff to come your way tonight at 7:30, so we're just about 13 minutes away from that coming your way this evening. We're going to take our first break. When we come back, we're going to give you kind of an update on the team health-wise, who's in, who's out, who's done for the season. We will check in with that on the other side of this timeout. Just getting things started here tonight. We're at Morgan County High School getting you ready for kickoff. Pike County and Morgan County, presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. How does Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson sell more vehicles than any other dealership in the area? It's simple. We have the most inventory. Regardless if you're looking for a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, or a high-quality, low-mileage pre-owned vehicle, we've got something for everybody. Be sure to check out our huge online inventory at countrysideautomotive.com, and let's make 2025 the time to find your new ride at Countryside.
Highlanders Forward is more than a rallying cry. It's a way of being. At Gordon State College, Highlanders move towards a bright future with an affordable, high-quality education that sets them up for lifelong success. Our students pursue their passions through nearly 30 exceptional degree programs that lead to exciting careers across the globe. They work towards academic excellence in challenging courses taught by exceptional faculty who support them along the way. They evolve as global citizens through study abroad programs, career-focused internships, and meaningful research and service initiatives that connect them to the world they live in. As graduates, Highlanders move confidently into their futures after earning valuable degrees at a fraction of the cost elsewhere. Gordon State College is the place where forward thinkers launch their dreams and shape better lives for themselves and their families. Start the journey to your future at Gordon State College. Apply today.
Welcome back, everybody, to Morgan County High School here in Madison, Georgia. We are just a few moments away from getting tonight's national anthem. And after that, we'll have our captain's meeting. We'll have the coin toss here tonight as well. But right now, we welcome you back inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth alongside of Michael Moody. I'm Chad Feltman. Michael's got us an injury update and I guess a health check, if you want to call it. And that is being presented tonight by Advanced IV and Wellness. And well, Michael, we know, first of all, tonight, we're going to have a new quarterback starting this evening for the first time in 2025.
That's right. Number 22, a senior, Mitchell Hull. He hasn't thrown much on the season, but he'll be filling in for Tristan O'Connell tonight, who is out for this week. There is some good news, however, and that is we get number 2, senior Samaj Smith back, and what a workhorse he has been for us all season.
Yeah, and he'll also be in the backfield with number 13, Rocco Barbie, who was our player of the game in our last broadcast a couple of weeks ago. So interesting to see what we'll do with 2 pretty good running backs, 2 totally different styles. A guy like Samaj wearing number 2, more your finesse, tiptoe kind of running back, and then you got 13, Rocco Barbie. We said like a bull in a china shop. He's going to hit the hole hard and challenge you and dare you to hit him tonight.
Just because Rocco has some lightning moves, don't think of it as thunder and lightning, because Rocco will deliver the thunder as well, just like Samaj will.
He absolutely will. And one unfortunate note tonight, we found out earlier today in our pregame show with Coach Holmes that we have lost Max McBrayer, one of our top defensive linebackers this season, number 4. He had one of those, what do you call them a couple of weeks ago, the club?
I called it the big club.
He had one of those on in the Westside-Macon game, but he is not in the lineup tonight, so we will miss McBrayer for the rest of the season. And again, our starting quarterback, Braden O'Connell, he is out tonight as well. So again, just some injury updates for you here this evening as we are getting closer and closer to kickoff, and those injury updates are presented by Advanced IV and Wellness. You're right in the middle of the countdown to kickoff, powered by Enlightening Electric. We are glad to have you here with us this evening. Alongside of Michael Moody, I'm Chad Feltman. We are just about 10 minutes away from kickoff here tonight, and just a few seconds away, we should be having our national anthem. That was scheduled to come up at 7:19, and it looks like we are not going to be too far away from getting that here tonight. And we'll take another look down on the field right now. They are ready with the colors right at the 50-yard line. But, Michael, a fun night to be here. And, you know, yes, we've got our work cut out for us. But coming off that Westside-Macon game, you and I were talking about it on the way over here. The Westside-Macon and the Jackson game, two games you and I both feel like could have went a totally different way and could have ended up victories. But coulda, woulda, shoulda tonight. A tough test against the number 2 Morgan County Bulldogs. We're going to turn it over to our public address announcer here this evening. We are just about ready for tonight's pregame ceremonies, our national anthem, and more coming your way live tonight from Morgan County High School. We're glad to have you with K13 Media.
Profanity, degrading remarks, and intimidating actions directed at officials, competitors, or other spectators will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the event site. Spectators are not allowed to enter the competition area prior to, during, or after the conclusion of the contest. Violators are subject to removal from the venue. Thank you for your cooperation in the promotion of good sportsmanship at tonight's event. The presentation of colors is provided this evening by the Morgan County Civil Air Patrol. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please rise and remove your caps as we pay respect to our great nation and its flag with the playing of our national anthem as performed by the Morgan County High School Marching Bulldog Band.
There you go with tonight's national anthem with the Morgan County Marching Bulldogs. Getting closer to kickoff here tonight as we are in the middle of the countdown to kickoff, powered by Enlightening Electric, like we do every single Friday night for Pike County football. Right after our national anthem, it is time to bring you tonight's pre-game prayer. We check in with Pastor Billy Smith at Christ Chapel Church in Zebulon. As always, great to have Pastor Billy on with us, so let's check in with Pastor Billy right now.
Good evening, Pike County Pirate football fans. It's another Friday night under the lights. Pastor Billy Smith here from Christ Chapel Church in Zebulon. We would love to have you be our guest on a Sunday. We gather at 8 o'clock, 9:30, and 11:15 on Sunday mornings. 8 o'clock, 9:30, and 11:15. Would you allow me to have a word of prayer before the game begins tonight? Lord, thank you so much for this day, for your blessings and your mercy. Would you allow these teams to play tonight with safety and allow there to be good sportsmanship on the field? We pray those things tonight in the wonderful name of Jesus. Amen. Once again, Billy Smith, Christ Chapel in Zebulon, 8 o'clock, 9:30, and 11:15 on Sunday mornings. If you have a home church, please go there. Please engage. Support your church. Pike County has so many wonderful churches. Go get engaged and involved in a local church. It'll make a difference in your life. I hope it's a great Friday night for you. Let's go Pirates!
It's always an honor and a pleasure to have Pastor Billy Smith on with us every single Friday night, bringing us our pre-game prayer here with K13 Media. There you can see the big PC on your screen as the Pirates are getting ready for their run through. All right, Michael, I got to give props to the folks here at Morgan County, man. We got the music playing in the background, and it's not just any rendition of Journey, but it's the Stranger Things rendition of Journey playing here with us tonight as we welcome you back inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. I'm feeling it here tonight,
Folks
man. This
in
is
your
nice.
neck of the woods would really like that Stranger Things rendition there
man.
in Jackson,
Yeah,
right?
Michael had a chance to come park his car at my house today before we rode over to Madison. But, yeah, you know, living in Jackson, Stranger Things is a pretty big thing back in my hometown. So I'm just a huge Journey fan as it is. I'm a sucker for Journey. So getting to hear the Stranger Things theme with Steve Perry and Journey, I'm a little hyped and ready to go here
I might
tonight.
have to steal that one. Bring it to the boneyard.
There you go. Bring it with us next Friday night. for
Halloween.
senior night. Maybe Halloween I dress up as Steve Perry. What do you think? I don't know. Fat Steve Perry probably wouldn't work too well. I don't think that's going to happen. So it's great to have all of you here with us this evening. Captains are getting ready to meet at midfield. And before the captains come out and meet and we give you tonight's coin toss, of course, we have to check in with the proud sponsor of our coin toss and captains meeting, and that is, of course, our good friends at the First Bank of Pike.
Ever thought the day would come where you could apply for a mortgage from the comfort of your living room or home office? In as little as 20 minutes, you can apply online with our new online mortgage center. So visit our website and apply today. We're an equal housing lender. First Bank of Pike. Together we grow. Member FDIC. Online at firstbankofpike.com.
All right, thank you very much. And here come the captains meeting at midfield. Pike County, the team in white tonight. Morgan County is the team in red. I'll watch the coin toss. Michael Moody will tell you who tonight's captains are. Let's start with the visiting Pike County Pirates, Michael.
The Pirates are going to go with all juniors. Number 18, junior Tucker Saporita. Number 35, Gray Cook. Number 51, Noah Cash. And number 84, our speedster Lyric Scott at wide receiver. And for the Morgan County Bulldogs, they are going all seniors. And that would include number 5, their quarterback, Davis Strickland. Number 10, Brody Jenkins. Number 55, Cooper Pittman. And number 69, Jamari Mundy.
Counted 22 seniors for this Morgan County team. As I was walking down the stairs earlier, they had all their banners on the back of the bleachers here tonight. So they are deep.
Almost an embarrassment of riches, but we have something for them. You know, we're going to stand up and play with pride and see what we can do.
Well, you know the thing about teams like this year with Morgan County, and I know we keep harping on how good their numbers are, how great their stats are and all that, but, you know, this is just one of those squads you don't get every single year. A lot of times, I mean, this is, you know, a once every 15, 20 year kind of team that Morgan County has here tonight. Unless, of course, you're Buford, you know, and you just line up like this every single year and bring in a bunch of studs every single, yeah, you know. All right, there's the toss. The officials looking over toward Tucker Saporita. Maybe we won the toss. Let's see, waiting to see who's going to get the tap on the shoulder, and it looks like the Pirates will. All right, so a good start to the night. Pike County has won the toss, but what I was going back to saying was, if you're a head football coach or any coach, like Morgan County has this year, and Coach Clinton Jenkins, this is just one of those teams you dream of. I mean, a team that's leading the state in almost every category offensively. You're 8-0 on the season, and this is one of those times where this is your year. You know, you capitalize on a team like this because who knows, Morgan County could come out next year and be 0-8. You just never know how it's going to go, but here come the Bulldogs, second-ranked team in the state. Morgan County High School, team in red. And to our right, here come the Pirates.
Pirates looking good in the white tops, the gray unis, red helmets. A lot of red and black on the field tonight.
Well, we are close to this little town of Athens.
And those who know me know that I love Bulldog touchdowns, but not tonight.
It's almost like we got the Georgia Bulldogs home and away uniforms.
That's
with us
exactly what it looks like.
If it wasn't
Good
for
call.
those black helmets for Morgan County, it would look a little bit different. But, folks, we're glad to have you here with us tonight. Again, alongside of Michael Moody, I'm Chad Feltman. It's K13 Media's live coverage of Pike County Pirate football presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. We are wrapping up our countdown to kickoff here tonight. And again, we say thank you to the folks at Enlightening Electric. Your electricity enlightened, proud partners of our countdown to kickoff here this evening. So the pregame show is finished. We've had our pregame prayer with Pastor Billy Smith of Christ Chapel. Now it is time to get this one kicked off here tonight. So glad to have you this evening on a 68-degree Friday night in beautiful Madison, Georgia.
Perfect football weather. I love football in late October.
Well, I'm with you about starting the football season in late October. I don't know, man. There's just something about starting football in end of July that just doesn't seem right.
Well,
Silas Holsey, the junior, number 39, will put it on the tee and get ready to kick it away. Rocco Barbie, our player of the game from 2 weeks ago, the deep man back to return. And we are just about ready. It is teed up at the 40-yard line. Glad to have everybody with us live tonight from Morgan County High School. It's Pike County. It's Morgan County. It's teed up at the 40, and here we go. We are underway from Madison. Kickoff is going to sail down inside the 5 and go out of bounds around the 4-yard line, so Pike County should bring it out. Pretty decent field position.
Good decision by number 1, Ethan Luna, to let that ball bounce out of bounds. He almost picked it up, but he would have been in trouble. But letting that ball roll out, we're going to get good field position to start our first drive.
Pike County sitting at 3-5 overall on the season, 0-3 in the region, led by second-year head coach Stephen Holmes, who is now 8-11 since taking over Pike County. And again, the story here tonight, new starting quarterback, number 15, Braden O'Connell, the sophomore, who has started every game for us this season, is out tonight, and he will be replaced by number 22, Mitchell Hole. So Mitchell Hole, the senior, came in at the end of the Westside Macon game 2 weeks ago, late in the fourth quarter. He will get the start tonight at quarterback.
Did some good things late in the game in that drive, too.
And how great is it to see number 2 back in the ball game? But before we get the first play off, we've got some whistles and an offsides call going to go against Morgan County. So that will give Pike County an easy 5 yards before we ever get the first play off here tonight. But great to have Samaje back, who had a concussion after that Jackson game. And I was happy to talk with Coach Holmes in our pregame show tonight about the concussion protocol and what happens for a high school player. And it never really dawned on me. I thought, you're thinking all about the head and all that, but the neck muscles, really a big part of that to get cleared to come back and play.
Huge emphasis in the weight room to help prevent these concussions from happening.
Here's Samaje Smith with his first carry of the ball game.
Run.
He's got a first down run, breaks a few tackles. Samaje's across midfield, and he's going to take it all the way down to the Morgan County 35-yard line. Welcome back, Samaje Smith.
That's how you come back from an injury, is a run like that. Pike County first down. And we've seen the emphasis in the weight room play out throughout the season. Years ago, we would have guys scattered all over the field all throughout the night, but not this team. They are tough. If you see a guy on the field, you know he's really hurt.
Well, you heard Coach Holmes tell us in the pregame, expect to see Samaje and Rocco Barbie on the field at the same time tonight, and here they are. We're going to line up in a Wildcat. Rocco Barbie and Samaje Smith in the backfield. Who's going to take the snap? It'll be Barbie. His first carry of the night. He'll get a couple across the line of scrimmage, and he's brought down by number 58. That is going to be Harrison Mitchell, the junior. He'll get about 3 on that one, so a pretty good first run of the night for Barbie.
And 2 good plays to start the game. That really builds confidence out the gate for your team.
We talked about this in our pregame meal tonight. Would we see a lot of Wildcat? With Braden O'Connell, the starting quarterback, not in the lineup, we joked about this, and I don't know, man. I guess they heard us over our cheese and nachos.
Great minds think alike.
Second carry tonight for Samaje. He'll tiptoe toward the 30-yard line. He's going to get about 2 on that one. It'll set up 3rd down and 5. We're just underway, first quarter, first drive of the game. And the best defense here tonight for Pike County is to keep our offense on the field. Keep this Morgan County offense off the field as much as possible here tonight.
Agreed. I would love to see a healthy dose of running the ball all night long.
I don't know in my 22 years of doing high school football if I've ever mentioned a high school football team averaging 50 points a game. But that is what Morgan County has done so far this season. 3rd and 5 for the Pirates. Mitchell Hull will take the snap. Samaje has to cut back to the left. He's going to get hit in the backfield, and now he's going to lose a yard, maybe 2 on that play, brought down by number 6, Jordan Gordon, the senior. It's a loss of 1, and it's going to set up 4th down and 6. So a promising start here for the Pirates. Is going to come up a little bit short. And let's see what Pike decides to do here on 4th and 6. I do not see Jack Cameron out on the field, who, by the way, has changed from number 72 to 36.
Right here on the 31-yard line. It's kind of a strange place to punt. We really can't make a field goal, but not a lot of advantage to punting right here either.
Now we got 3 receivers out wide. Mitchell Hull, the quarterback, out of the gun, going to take the snap, looking, fires, passes over the head of Samaje Smith. Blitz was coming from Morgan County. Samaje never saw the pass.
You're right. By the time he turned around, that ball was already over his head. Just not quite in sync on that pass play.
If Samaje turns around and sees that, he's going to beat the man who was covering, and he was going to run that one all the way in. But a turnover on downs, and here come the Bulldogs and their high-powered offense. Again, they are led by their quarterback, number 5, Davis Strickland. He is 112 out of 151 this season, 1,588 passing yards, 22 passing touchdowns. He'll work out of a pistol. Going to throw out of the backfield. Here's Maddox Storm, and he will chase the receiver out of bounds up near the 40. That was number 80 on the catch. That is going to be Drew Ainsley, the senior. Ainsley's going to get about 6 or 7. And it'll set up 2nd down.
I love that pursuit by Maddox Storm. The tenacity, intensity that he plays with just is infectious to the entire Pirate defense.
Christian Monfront, number 23, the leading rusher in the state. They fake it to him on the end around, and there's Maddox once again with a big stop in the backfield, bringing down Kobe Simmons, number 12, for a 3-yard loss. So a great play, not once, but now twice by number 33, Maddox Storm.
His speed is going to be a problem for the Bulldogs if they try to go east and west instead of north and south.
So 3rd and 7 for the Dogs and a pistol. Strickland with a couple of hand claps looking over here toward the sideline. Again, he's got Monfort in the backfield with him. That's number 23, leading rusher in the state. 1,174 yards on the season. And he's still got 2 more games to go in the regular season. Davis pump fake, looking over the middle, now looking down deep, has a man, open down around the 40, but he overthrew it, and it'll set up 4th down. Intended target was number 9, Cole Wesley, the junior, and now it's going to be 4th and 7. And how about the Pike County defense forcing a 3-and-out?
Beautiful start on defense.
And once again, we'll get Silas Holsey, number 39, here to punt it away. Rocco Barbie, Samaje Smith back to return. 8:24 to play, just underway in the first quarter. Holsey will kick it from his 25-yard line. Low, wobbly kick. It's going to take a Bulldog bounce down around our 35 and roll all the way down to the 25-yard line. So 3-and-out forced by the Pike defense, and our offense will come out on the field for the 2nd time here this evening. And before they get the first play off, to give us a chance right here to take a look at some of the games we're going to be keeping an eye on here tonight with our out-of-town scoreboard presented by Express Sanitation Services. We got a lot of big games we're going to be watching here this evening, including the Griffin and Central Carroll game that's being taken place tonight in Griffin. Mary Persons at Sandy Creek, Upson Lee's at Trinity Christian in Sharpsburg, and the big games in our region tonight. Jackson's at home to take on Callaway. Westside Macon is at home to take on Rutland. 1st down, Pirates with the ball for the 2nd time here tonight. And again, Barbie and Samaje in the backfield. It's going to be Rocco who will take the snap, trying to get out wide. He'll dance and fall forward across the line of scrimmage for about a 1-yard gain.
Chad, did you see that both Samaje and Rocco were working the snap count like they were both going to receive the ball?
They both got their hands out there.
Not sure that I've ever seen that, but
Well, again, our best option tonight, keep this ball on the ground and keep this clock running. That is going to be our best strategy here this evening. Mitchell Hull, the senior quarterback, is back in with Samaje Smith. Rocco Barbie now lined up in a slot down here at the bottom of the screen. On 2nd and 9, here's Mitchell Hull. Going to give it? Nope, he'll take it. Mitchell's got some room to run on the right side. 30, 35. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds about 2 yards shy of a first down. A nice run by the senior quarterback Mitchell Hull before Braxton Jones, number 2, was there to meet him and knock him out of bounds.
These little wrinkles that Pike are implementing, it's really keeping the Bulldogs a little off balance on defense. Good work for the Pirates.
So 3rd and 2. Mitchell Hull stays in the game. And look who's come in to block. Big number 44, Godfrey Mahone. The big fella's in there. Samaje in the backfield. Couple of receivers down here at the bottom of your screen on 3rd and 2. Godfrey in motion. Hull will take the snap, give it to Samaje, trying to get some room to run right side. He's got some room, and he's got a first down. Nice run, Samaje Smith up to the 39-yard line, and that'll move the chains for the Pirates.
Samaje running right behind number 44, Mr. Godfrey Mahone. Great job blocking, clearing those holes for Samaje.
Man, I love it. I love this start to the game. I love seeing Godfrey Mahone, the big man in there blocking. Love to see Barbie and Samaje running his football. We joked about this tonight. You, me, and Michael Pidd, we were talking about this exact format for this game tonight, and here it is. Rocco Barbie in motion. Going to go to Samaje. Samaje off to the right side, and he's not going to get much. He'll be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see if they give him a yard. They'll actually give him 2. He's up to the 41-yard line. So we'll set up 2nd down and 8. Hey, glad to have everybody on the broadcast here this evening. We are live at Morgan County High School in Madison, Georgia. Alongside of Michael Moody, I'm Chad Feltman. We're in the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Michael Penn high atop the press box on the camera for us tonight. One of the most beautiful cities in all of Georgia. Love coming over to Madison, especially in the fall. 2nd down and 8. We've got 6:05 to play. First quarter, second offensive possession here for the Pirates. Mitchell Hull held it a little too long, and he'll get it back to the line. Nope, they're going to say he lost a yard at the 40.
He was met by number 55, one of their captains for tonight, senior Cooper Pittman on that defensive line. That is a big man to run through.
So a 1-yard loss. It'll set up 3rd down and 9 for the Pirates. We've got the ball right on top of our 40-yard line as they start to play Hell's Bells in the background. Got to give them credit, man. Their music selection tonight, ever since we got here to set up well after 4 o'clock, has been spot on, Michael Moody.
They're on point.
Michael's taking notes for next week at the Boneyard, too. Don't let him lie to you.
I've got big plans.
3rd and 9. Here's Hull, play action. Going to set up a pass to Saporita. Tucker's got it. He is up to the 44. That's going to give him about 4, but he's going to be 5 shy of the first down. And the Pirates are going to be looking at 4th and 5. We're going to have it at our 44-yard line. And that should bring out the punt team for the first time
I love
tonight.
the play call, getting the ball into your big tight end, Tucker Saporita. Just no yards after the catch right there. That was a good job by the Bulldog defense to attack the ball there.
So Jack Hammond, for the first time tonight, will punt it away. Cole Wesley, number 9, is back to return for the Dogs. Hammond has plenty of time, kicks it from his 35, and that might be the worst kick of the year for Jack as far as hang time, but it takes a great Pirate roll inside the 30. And let's see where they'll mark it down. They're rolling all the way down toward the 25, 26-yard line.
It looked like one of those punts where you're intentionally trying to avoid a returner, which would have been number 9, Cole Wesley. But, yeah, you don't see that from Jack Hammond very often, but a good Pirate roll.
Yep. Once again, we're inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. Special thank you to Thomas Boswell and the crew at Advanced Roofing and Interiors for their continued support of K13 Media. Glad to have everybody here with us tonight. Second offensive possession here for the Dogs, who went 3 and out. Again, led by their senior quarterback, number 5, Davis Strickland.
Looks like number 35, Gray Cook, is filling in for number 4, Max McBrayer, done for the rest of the season with a broken hand, going to need surgery.
Strickland wants to throw, looks deep, has a man downfield. It's up, it's caught. Is he in bounds? Yes, he is. What a catch by Ty Tillery.
Number 17, Roger Colquitt with the coverage there. He just never got his head turned around. I'm not sure that he knew the ball was coming.
Ty Tillery, his 32nd catch of the year. Entering tonight's game, he had 538 yards in receiving on the season with 8 touchdowns. Davis is under center. He'll give it to Monfort, his first carry of the night. And Monfort with a hard-fought 4 yards up to the 40-yard line. Tillery's a guy we were talking about, not just a great football player, but Michael, he's also one heck of a baseball player for Morgan County as well.
Yeah, looks like he is headed to Auburn to play baseball.
Second down, Monfort again going to get the carry. He'll bust through the line. Roger Colquitt is there to meet him down around the 35, and they will blow the play dead right around the first down marker. Again, Monfort, the leading rusher in the state. That's number 23 for Morgan County. 1,174 yards on the season. He has 26 total touchdowns, 24 on the ground.
Impressive. Whenever we're on the road, we like to spend some time with the other team's PA guys and media guys and talking to them tonight.
Here's 3rd and 2. Monfort up the middle. He is on the way, and there's going to be touchdown number 27. On 3rd and 2, Monfort takes it for 37 yards, and it's the first score of the night. Morgan County's on the board.
He hit that hole, and there was just no secondary defense there to stop him. We're going back to talking with some of the guys here in the booth. We learned this, that Ty Tillery's dad played with Coach Holmes at Jacksonville State, so a connection there.
How cool is that? Alex Correas, the junior place kicker, number 22, is on to try the point after. A 32-yard touchdown run by Christian Monfort. Here's the kick. It is up, and the kick is good. So Morgan County's on the board first. 3:17 to play in the first quarter. They've got the first 7 points of the ball game. That means that's also the first $7 deposited into our Points for Paul's program all season long. Every single time we score a point, whether it be the home team or the visiting team, we will match that dollar for dollar with a donation to a local rescue group coming up on Giving Tuesday in November. Big thank you to Ashley Turner and the team at Bark Avenue at Pike Plaza in Zebulon. Such a generous donation and a generous outreach they're going to be a part of. So there's our first 7 points and our first $7 of the night.
Yeah, what a great cause.
That is so cool. And we'll write a big check, present it. I believe Ashley and the team have got a rescue group that they have narrowed down. And we'll tell you about that next Friday. But how cool is that, man? If we score 780 points this year, we're going to write a check for $780 to a local rescue group. So 7-0. Morgan County on the board first. 32-yard touchdown run by Christian Monfort, his 27th touchdown of the season. And here are the Dogs teed up at the 40, ready to kick it away to the Pirates. And this time it's going to be, looks like Ethan Luna and Barbie bobble the ball together. Luna's got to pick it up. And now he's got to bring it out. It takes a huge hit, and I believe the ball came loose. Who's got it?
Bulldogs are celebrating.
It looked like Luna took a huge shot, and yes, indeed, the Bulldogs recover.
Yeah, unfortunately, that play just went from bad to worse. The confusion there between Luna and Barbie. Luna had to retreat, picked up the ball around the 5-yard line, and running hard, but just ran into a brick wall of Bulldogs.
You can't do that against the second-ranked team in the state. You cannot give them anything, much less field position at the 10-yard line. First down and 10 for the Bulldogs after the turnover by Pike County. Monfort and Davis in the backfield. Monfort to the right. Davis takes a snap. Here's the pitch. Halfback pass over to the quarterback who makes the catch. No, he drops it at the 1-yard line. Davis Strickland took the pass from Cole Wesley, and it's incomplete. Boy, he was wide open.
He was. If that pass is about a foot shorter, he walks into the end zone, but he had to leave his feet, kind of reach over his head, and lost the ball on the way back to the ground.
Well, it's not every day you would be talking about your quarterback with a touchdown reception, but Davis Strickland just about had one there, but it's 2nd down and 10. Clock is stopped. Exactly 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Strickland now wants to roll to the right. Will he throw? Will he run? He looks toward the back of the end zone, and it's going to be knocked away. Good
Manny
defense.
Lawrence.
Yes, sir. What a play by Manny Lawrence, the senior. Knocks that ball down about 9 yards deep into the end zone.
I know his parents, Lamar and Denise, are very proud of him and all the hard work he puts into this program.
One of the, I believe, 17 seniors.
Yeah.
Coach Holmes told us earlier today in our pregame show. And he says they've got a very special presentation coming to them Tuesday at Pike County High School.
Yeah, special night next Friday. Not only is it Halloween in the Boneyard, an opportunity you don't get that often, but also senior night.
3rd down and goal. Montfort off to the left side, breaks one tackle, lowers his shoulder, dives, reaches toward the goal line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Boy, like a pinball, just bouncing off white jerseys. Montfort with his 2nd touchdown of the night, this one from 10 yards away. And a heck of a play, not just to hold on to that ball, but then to reach over the goal line backwards.
Big-bodied running back.
Yep.
It's going to take a team effort to bring him to the ground tonight.
Well, again, that fumble on the kickoff return by the Pirates comes back to bite us in the butt. Point after coming up here for the Dogs. Another extra point, and it's good once again. So Morgan County capitalizes on the fumble. They scored their 2nd touchdown of the quarter, and with 2:46 to play in the first quarter, they're now on top 14-0. Again, $7 more. That's 7 more points to the Points for Paul's program. Again, we told you tonight we're going to be keeping up with games out of town. Our out-of-town scoreboard presented by Express Sanitation Services. The region games tonight. Jackson is at home to take on Callaway. Westside Macon is at home to take on Rutland, the team we will see next Friday night at the Boneyard. And talking with Coach Holmes earlier today, no matter what happens here tonight, if we win that game next Friday, that would and should make us playoff eligible. So big night, not just Halloween, not just senior night, but the playoffs are on the line as well.
Yeah, a lot to show up. We need a big crowd with a lot of energy, a lot of spooky energy next Friday night.
Spooky energy. You're going to be a busy man next Friday night. Silas Holsey, number 39, has been busy so far here tonight. Already his 3rd kickoff. 14-0, Morgan County on top. Hopefully we have a better return on this one. Holsey's got it teed at the 40, and here it is. Another low line drive kick.
Same
this
area.
time, yep, Luna will take it at the 5. Here's Ethan bringing it up, trying to get a block from Barbie. Luna still coming up with it, and he's going to get it up to about the 28-29 yard line. So a better return that time for the Pike County Pirates, who will set up 1st and 10. We're going to be right around our 28-yard line.
Yeah, Luna on the return just put his hand right behind Barbie's back, almost holding onto his jersey, following the block there.
Glad to have everybody on the broadcast tonight. If you are tuned in and watching, feel free to drop us a comment. We'd love to know where you're watching from tonight, who you're cheering for. We can read the comments right here in front of us. I guess I should update the scoreboard. That'd probably be a good thing for the Morgan County fans. There we go. So 1st down and 10 here for the Pirates. At the 28, Mitchell Hull going to take the snap. Quarterback keeper Hull's off to the right. He'll take it across the 30 to about the 31 or the 32-yard line. It'll be a short gain. Again, this Morgan County team led by head coach Clint Jenkins. He's in his 5th season as head coach of the Bulldogs. He is 40-15 overall. Morgan County ranked 2nd in the state. They're 8-0 on the season. They are averaging 50 points per game on offense. They have scored 60 or more twice this season. They've scored 50 or more twice this season. They've only scored under 40 once. 2nd down, Samaje Smith, the ball carrier, going to cut it back inside, right up the middle. He'll hold on to that football as the Bulldogs try to strip it out of his hand. Nice run by Samaje of about 6 or 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down and about 2
Really good push by the Pirate O-line there. Samaje was stood up, but probably got another 3 or 4 yards with the help of his O-line behind him.
Actually, it's going to be 3rd and 1 as we now have a minute and a half left to play, first quarter. Big third down here. Pirates just need to take their time. Again, no sense in rushing to the line. 3rd and 1. Barbie and Smith both in the backfield. It's going to be Smith who takes the direct snap. And Samaje gets it outside. First down run. Here goes Samaje across midfield. He'll take it across the 45-yard line. And a first down run by Samaje Smith. Man, how good is it to have number 2 back in the lineup here tonight?
Great vision there by Samaje Smith to see all this open field on the near sideline and to take it.
Want to give a shout out tonight to Bethany Todd, who's watching from Williamson. The Creative Country Crafter watching from Hollandville, cheering on Manny Lawrence tonight. And I believe Bethany had us on today in her classroom earlier, if I'm not mistaken. How
these
cool was
kids
that?
are getting a great education from Chad Feltman.
I don't know about that. It's funny because I was never in school. I'm just going to stop right there. First down and 10. Pirates with the ball late in the first quarter. Hole wants to throw, looks downfield, and trying to get it to Rocco Barbie. He is covered by number 4, Grant Smith. They got tied up, no flag on the play. And it'll set up second down and 10.
Yeah, that ball sailed pretty far down the field. I think if that pass had been a little bit closer, that we might have gotten a flag there, but most likely uncatchable.
So second down and 10. So I saw something earlier today. Again, Bethany Todd posted a picture on her Facebook page with the big screen in her classroom. The students were watching our one-on-one interview today. And, you know, the past couple of games this season, I've seen fans posting pictures on their Facebook page from their back porch or their deck watching the games on Friday nights. Second down, here's Hole. Pocket collapses. Mitchell running backwards, looking to throw, and he'll just throw this one out of bounds. A flag's going to come in. And we're probably going to have an intentional grounding coming up here against the Pirates. But getting back to that point, it is so cool to see people watching the games and posting their pictures from their deck or the bonfire, wherever they're watching from. I've got a picture up on the K13 Media Facebook page of Michael Moody and I pregame tonight. If you're watching our game tonight and you're on your deck or you're in the woods or whatever and you've got the TV up, go shoot us a picture on our K13 Media Facebook page. We would love to see it. It's been so cool to see people just with the fire going on a Friday night at home watching the ball games and cheering us on.
Pike County Pirate Tyler Buckles said he'll be watching from his hot tub on the back deck.
All right, Tyler, we don't want to see you in the hot tub.
Careful of that picture,
yes,
Tyler.
Not that picture, okay? Just a cool shot maybe of, I don't know, the steam off the water.
And that's what's great about K13 Media is if you can't make the 2-hour drive that GHSA calls a region game, then you have this option. As much as we'd love for you to be here tonight, and we do have a good crowd from Pike County.
We do, yep.
You showing your support this way speaks volumes.
Well, and we couldn't be here tonight without the great generosity and hospitality of Mr. Greg Thompson. He's the athletic director here at Morgan County High School. He has been just more than hospitable all week with rosters and giving us permission to broadcast, giving us permission to bring video and allowing us to set up. So thank you very much.
Yeah, first
Greg
class
Thompson.
Through and through.
Second down for the Pirates. Mitchell Hole, play action, rolling right, still rolling. Ooh. Fires, passes off the fingertips of Tucker Saporita. Man, if Tucker catches that one, he's got some room to run.
Yeah, he was wide open. There's probably another 10 yards before anybody gets to him.
And we're reading some of the comments coming up right here. So apparently the Boo Crew tailgate party's going on next week, Michael, at the Boneyard.
I like it.
How cool is that? Halloween next Friday night, senior night. But yeah, love to see your pictures tonight. Again, I don't think you can post photos here on the YouTube channel. You can post comments. But there is a photo of Michael and myself on the K13 Facebook page we posted just before kickoff. Drop your photos there and show us where you're watching from tonight.
I'll be in costume next Friday night.
You're not tonight?
A little bit of a stretch here, but I'm going to be a pirate.
Third down, and a flag will come in. And we're going to have a procedure penalty against the Pirates, so that's going to make it 3rd and 25. We have 53 seconds remaining in the first quarter. A couple of touchdown runs by Christian Monfort, the leading rusher in the state.
That intentional grounding really killed this drive, and we just never got out of the tackle box. Ball made it past the original line of scrimmage, but never got out of that tackle box before he threw it away.
So 3rd down, 25 for the Pirates. Mitchell Hull, the quarterback, going to put Samaje Smith in motion. Hull wants to throw, going to roll to his right, looking for a couple of blocks. He'll throw it underneath. It is complete for about a 2 or 3 yard gain. That's going to be number 27, Colton Harmon. And boy, Harmon got cleaned up after about a 3 yard catch. And it'll set up 4th and 22.
Good job by Colton to hold on to the ball there. Met as immediately as he caught the football.
Yeah, that was a big, big hit by the Bulldogs. So the Pirates, for the second time, will have to punt it away as the clock runs with 23 seconds remaining in the first quarter.
This punt will tell us if that first punt, if we were intending to stay away from number 9, Cole Wesley.
Jack Hammond just letting the clock roll, and again, this is the best strategy possible here tonight for Pike County. Run off as much time as you can, and we might even run this one all the way to the second quarter. Let's see, we're down to 3, 2, 1. Nope, we're going to get the kick off, and it's just about blocked. Kick goes straight up in the air, not a lot of distance, and it'll take a Morgan County bounce from the 35 up to about the 40-yard line, and that is how the first quarter will come to an end. So the Bulldogs jump out 2 first-quarter touchdown runs by the leading rusher, Christian Monfort, and we'll wrap up quarter number 1 with the Dogs on top 14-0. Tonight's coverage of Pike County football being presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Some people just prefer a pre-owned vehicle over a new vehicle, and that's perfectly fine with us at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter in downtown Jackson. Cars, trucks, vans, Jeeps, SUVs, we've got them. Financing or cash cars. Sometimes we've even got campers, boats, jet skis, and motorcycles. If pre-owned is your thing, then stop by and see us Monday through Saturday at the Countryside Pre-Owned Supercenter, located next to Piggly Wiggly in downtown.
2 law firms, 1 mission. When Jody Sellers and Kevin Parker team up, the courtroom better be ready. Compassion where it counts, fire when it's needed, and results that speak for themselves. We fight for you like you're our family. And we don't back down, ever. Introducing Sellers & Parker, LLC, your hometown law firm that provides big-time results. Call us today at 770-415-9848. Visit sellersparker.com or find us on social media at SellersParkerLF. Sellers & Parker, LLC, where clients become family.
Start of the second quarter. Glad to have you back with us in Morgan County High School. Bulldogs will start the second quarter with the ball. Davis Strickland with a pump fake, wanting to go deep, man coverage, and just a little too far overthrown this time to Ty Tillery, number 1. The incomplete pass will set up 2nd down and 10. Hey, while we have a moment, also want to send a big congratulations out to the Pike County Pirates softball team. They were able to defeat Hardaway High School on Wednesday, and they have advanced to the Elite 8 coming up next week in Columbus.
Great coverage by number 2, Samaje Smith, against Ty Tillery there. A little bit of a height difference, but good job, Samaje, covering his man.
2nd down and 10. Just underway, second quarter. Strickland going to hand it off. Big hit at the line of scrimmage, and Barbie is there to clean up the stop. First hit was made by Gray Cook, number 35. It was against the running back, Alex Correas, the junior. And, boy, that was just like a collision. Both guys just knocked each other backwards.
Violent hit, and that's why Gray Cook couldn't wrap up, because by the time his arms went to wrap up, the running back he hit was no longer there.
Those guys hit each other very hard.
Yeah, you have to respect these young men for putting their necks in there like that.
3rd down and 6. Strickland rolls, dumps it off out of the backfield. It's going to be a 1st down catch for the Bulldogs. Up across midfield, and that pass is going to be complete to number 25, Brody O'Neal, the junior.
Good open field tackle by Rocco Barbie, playing both ways tonight.
A lot of guys for Pike County playing both ways. Saparita, Barbie, Samaje Smith. 1st down and 10 for the Bulldogs. They're mixing it up, a little bit of everybody getting in on the action here tonight. 1st down, just across midfield. Strickland wants to roll. Looking deep, pump fake, and now just slings it downfield to Tillery, and it's just out of the reach of Ty Tillery. And it's going to set up 2nd down and 10. Davis Strickland chunked that ball about 45 yards off his back foot, and Michael, he just made it look really easy.
And what an experience for freshman Keelan Yates on the coverage of senior Ty Tillery.
And he is seeing one of the best in the state.
And for these young players to get that experience is priceless.
So 2nd down and 10 for the Bulldogs. They're at the Pike County 47-yard line, just underway 2nd quarter. Alex Correas, number 22, is in the backfield. Dogs in a pistol formation.
Tillery taking a breather on the sidelines.
Going to set up a screen here to the near sideline. Pass is caught. Roger Colquitt can't make the tackle, but there is Keelan Yates, the freshman, number 8, coming in to help out his teammate. And a short gain of just 2 on the play by Kobe Simmons. Boy, Colquitt's going to wish he had that one back, but thankfully there was Keelan Yates, number 8, the freshman, in to make the stop. Short gain will set up 3rd down. They'll give him 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Number 8 does not play like a freshman.
He is going to be an exciting player to watch develop over the next few years in Pike County.
Also wearing a club on his right hand.
So 3rd down and 7. Strickland rolls to his right, looks toward the 1st down marker, has a man there, and it is going to be incomplete. It was bobbled, or was it dropped? Man, wide open. Makai Owens, number 14.
Broken coverage for the Pirates. We had no one close to him. We called a break there.
That is a huge break for Pike County. That would have been a 1st down by about 5 yards. And you can see Davis Strickland, the quarterback, coming off the field. He wanted to go for it on 4th down. And when they said, no, we're going to punt it, he just kind of shrugged his shoulders like, come on, man, let's go. But we'll see a punt. 2nd time tonight for the Dogs. And again, it's number 39, the place kicker, Silas Holsey, who's also the punter. 10 minutes and 13 seconds remaining, 2nd quarter. Holsey with a nice deep punt. It'll sail over Barbie's head, bounce at the 5, and just barely get into the end zone for a touchback. So with 10:05 to play here in the 2nd quarter, Pirates are going to get the ball back. Hey, don't forget, every time this year the Pirates get inside the red zone, they will be inside the Thomaston Hospice red zone.
Hey fans, this is Lindsay at Thomaston Hospice. When someone you love is facing a life-limiting illness, every moment matters. At Thomaston Hospice, we're more than healthcare. We're a team of neighbors, friends, and caregivers right here in our community, walking beside you every step of the way. Connect with us on social media, visit our website, thomastonhospice.com, or call us at 706-647-2273. Thomaston Hospice is a proud supporter of the Pike County Pirates.
1st down and 10 here for the Pirates. 10:05 to play, 2nd quarter. Samaje Smith will take the snap. Samaje still rolling backwards up to the 25-yard line. And a nice run by Samaje Smith. His first game back, he missed the Westside Macon game due to a concussion. It took place back in the Jackson game earlier this month. Boy, it is nice to have number 2 back in the lineup here tonight.
Such a difference maker when you have a weapon like Samaje Smith.
He'll pick up, call it 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. 9.5 minutes to play. 2nd quarter, Pirates down 14-0. Mitchell Hole back in at quarterback. Godfrey Mahone, number 44, also back in there to give a little protection. Samaje on the ball will take it, and he's going to get wrapped up and brought down in the backfield for about a 4-yard loss. Number 2, Braxton Jones, came crashing in, and that'll bring up 3rd down and 8. Samaje was trying to get on that perimeter and just could not quite get out there.
Yeah, tiptoeing, trying to find that hole. It just never developed for him. We want to give a shout out to Chris Childress. He's being a good dad, camping with his son, doing the Boy Scouts, and knows he would love to be here tonight, but I'm sure he's having a good time listening from his tent, too.
Hope so. Well, he's been all over the place the last couple of weeks.
He stays busy.
Down at the beach, now camping. 3rd and 8 for the Pirates. Samaje in the backfield alongside of Mitchell Hole. Low snap. Hole fires. Saporita's got it. Tucker trying to get up toward the 1st down marker. He is right at it. As a matter of fact, he'll get pushed down up against that 1st down marker, and he got it.
Tucker dragging about 2 Bulldogs with him to that 1st down marker. Great effort after the catch.
I love what you said earlier in the broadcast about Tucker and the players, letting your impact players make big plays. That was just a simple route to Tucker, and he got a hard-fought 9 yards. And again, you let your playmakers make big plays, and Tucker did that to keep this drive alive.
And Pike's got some great playmakers. 84, Lyric Scott.
Yep.
Maybe the fastest guy on the field.
So a new set of downs for the Pirates. 8:05 to play, second quarter. Mahone in motion now. He'll get over toward the left side of the line. Going to hand it to Samaje. Nope, the quarterback is going to keep it. Here's Hull. Mitchell Hull with a good run. He's got a first down. An 11-yard run by the senior quarterback, Mitchell Hull.
And a little senior moxie there showing the first down sign. I love it.
Hey, man, he came in last week after O'Connell got hurt, led a 2-play, 73-yard touchdown drive that he punched in, and he picks up 11 there.
You just never know when your number is going to be called, and you got to be ready, and that's the sign of a good coach program, that these guys are ready to step in.
Well, I remember a good friend of mine, Coach Mike Paris. If people have been around the high school football area in Georgia for the last 30 years, you know who Coach Mike Paris is. He used to always tell the guys where I was from that you're one play away. It don't matter where you are on the depth chart. One play away from getting out on the field.
That's right.
Late snap. Hull gives it to Samaje. Samaje is going to get hit at the line of scrimmage, going to lose a yard or two. That play never stood a chance. It was a low snap right into the gut of Mitchell Hull. He's had a hard time getting it to Samaje. And it's going to be a 2-yard loss back to the 40-yard line. It'll set up second down and 12.
Their senior D lineman, number 55, Cooper Pittman, really came in there late and blew that up. It looked like it might just tiptoe out of bounds, but no, sir. He came in there with bad intentions.
One thing I've noticed the last couple of plays, we've been running to the short side of the field as we approach 6 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the second quarter. A couple of touchdown runs by the Bulldogs. Pirates defense hasn't played bad. They've forced 2 punts already. A turnover on a kickoff by Pike County hurt us. I gave the Dogs the ball at the 10. Mitchell looking, throwing, and out of play. Trying to find Tucker Saporita down at the Bulldog 40-yard line, and it's going to set up third down and 12. Don't forget, coming up at halftime tonight, we will bring you our halftime show presented by Henson's Outdoor Services. We'll get a chance to hear from both marching bands here tonight coming up at halftime. Great to have Henson's Outdoor Services on board with us this season. Love the halftime shows too, man. Not just from our, Pirate Regiment, but get to hear all the bands marching on Friday nights right here.
The pageantry of Friday night football under the lights, you can't beat it.
100%. Welcome in, everybody, to the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. We've got our first time out here in the first half. I'm Chad Feltman alongside of Michael Moody, the voice of the Pirates. Big week next Friday night at the Boneyard. Michael will be back behind the microphone at Pike County High School. Senior night. It is also Halloween. You got your Halloween costume? You thinking of something?
Pirate all the way.
Michael Moody dressed as a... Now, we talk pirate. We talking the Johnny Depp Pirates of the Caribbean pirate, or...
I'm not going makeup, but I might have a hat and an eye patch.
Had a chance to talk with Coach Holmes earlier today. We were talking about Halloween costumes, and he was telling us how a few years ago his daughter was in elementary school. He dressed up as a shark. So I think now Coach Holmes is officially the daddy shark. I think we got a theme song for Coach Holmes. But we'd love to invite you to come out and join us for our final home game of the season next Friday night. We're going to be at the Boneyard taking on Rutland High School. It's Halloween, it's senior night, and playoff. If we win, we're in. So it's going to be a huge night 1 week from tonight back home in Pike County. Hopefully you can come out and join us for the 7:30 kickoff at the Boneyard.
Yeah, bring the kids, bring them in costume. Let's make it a fun night.
6 minutes and 21 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Third down and 12 for the Pirates. Mitchell Hull, the quarterback, in a shotgun formation. He's got Samaje Smith to his right. Hull will throw. Lyric Scott's got it. Lyric with a good move across the 50. First down for the Pirates. And how about, Lyric Scott takes out the tent and the table.
Got some laundry on the field. There's Lyric Scott with an explosive play, yards after the catch. Just great speed.
There is a flag down at the Morgan County 38-yard line. But what a play by Lyric Scott.
As beautiful as this facility is, you are tucked in pretty tight to the sidelines.
Yeah, there's no track around the field, and it is extremely tight. Let's check the penalty. Got a hold against Pike.
Oh, no.
Man. Let's see if that still gives us the first down. I compared this field. I don't know if you've ever been to Woodward Academy up in College Park near the airport. But this stadium here at Morgan County High School, I mean, it is almost a replica of Woodward Academy. just the way the visiting side has the hedges separating the field and the stands, a low set of metal stands. The only difference here is we don't have 700 airplanes flying over our head, but
beautiful landscaping,
yes.
Roses, hedges.
Press box is awesome too, by the way. We are indoors tonight. So the holding call will back the Pirates up, but it's still a first down. Nice catch and run by Lyric Scott, his first of the night. And now the Pirates on the Morgan County side. Here's Mitchell Hull. He'll take it, get to the left side near the sideline. Mitchell has another first down, but do we have another flag?
Looks like it's going to be holding against number 69, Jalen Hudson.
Man, yep, and that is right back at the line of scrimmage, right where Mitchell Hull was able to get outside. So that's going to back us up 10 yards from the spot. Should replay first down and make it 1st and 20. 6:05 to play, second quarter. Glad to have everybody watching here tonight. We are live from Morgan County. Again, we cannot thank Mr. Greg Thompson enough, the athletic director here at Morgan County High School, for giving us permission to broadcast here tonight.
And it's not just football that Morgan County's good at.
Oh,
I mean,
God,
across
no.
the board,
Yeah.
they run really good programs in every sport.
I know Pike County's probably tired of seeing Morgan County. I know the volleyball team is. Unfortunately, our Lady Pirates volleyball team got knocked out of the playoffs by Morgan County earlier this week. Morgan County's softball team is also in the Elite Eight. We know how great their baseball program is. Just a great school, great athletic program. Question is, will we see them next year in our region after the reclassification takes place? Wouldn't hurt my feelings if we did it. Nothing personal, but Mitchell wants to throw, flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to go back all the way at the 32-yard line. That is just a mistake.
He's got to get rid of the ball there. Can't take a sack that far deep. It goes from 1st and 10 to
1st and 20 to now. Goodness gracious. I hope your math is better than mine. That's 40. It is 2nd and 40. Yeah, that's just the inexperience there from Mitchell making his first start of the season. And again, another drive that was so promising. After that great catch and run by Lyric Scott, got us all the way down to the 38-yard line of Morgan County. 2 straight holding penalties, and now a big chunk of yards lost on that one by Mitchell. Again, it is 2nd and 40. 5 minutes to play, second quarter. Mitchell looking for a deep ball over the middle, and it's going to be picked off by the Bulldogs. Zakai Locust, number 20, is bringing it back up, and he's going to get it all the way down to the Pike County 39-yard line.
Yeah, number 20 looking pretty smooth on that jumping catch there, just extending his arms at the right time. I like the aggression by Pike, but we got to hit our spots.
Trying to find Colton Harmon, and it's intercepted. Second turnover of the night for the Pirates, to go along with a fumble on a previous kickoff, and that's going to give Morgan County the ball and pretty good field position, as the Bulldogs are going to have it at the Pike County 40. And now we'll get a timeout taken by the Pirates. It's going to be their second timeout here in the first half. This timeout being presented by Advanced IV and Wellness. Let's see if we can go get some score updates here tonight from our out-of-town scoreboard, presented by Express Sanitation Services. Again, here in Morgan County, it's currently 14-0. The Bulldogs are on top. Griffin and Central Carroll underway. Central Carroll on top 7-0. That was being played in Griffin tonight. Sandy Creek is trailing Mary Persons. Sandy Creek leads Mary Persons 7-0. That's a first quarter score. Trinity Christian all over Upson Lee 21-0. That is a first quarter score. Jackson on top of Callaway in the first quarter 7-6. And Westside Macon is on top of Rutland 7-0. That's a second quarter score, and a big one at Lamar County tonight on senior night. Social Circle on top of Lamar County 3-0. And it's also a first quarter score. And all those scores coming to you from our out-of-town scoreboard, presented by Express Sanitation Services.
And no score in the top of the first inning in the World Series.
Who are you pulling for?
Good question. I love Freddie Freeman.
Okay.
And we'll just leave it at that.
Monfort, the ball carrier, with a nice spin move. Here comes Rocco Barbie, Ethan Luna, and also Maddox Storm, number 33, in there to bring down the state's leading rusher, Christian Monfort, after a 6-yard pickup. Monfort already with 2 touchdowns tonight, a 32-yard run and a 10-yard run.
He's built solid, low to the ground. Impressive running back.
Second down, play action. Strickland wants to throw downfield, and he overthrows his intended target into the end zone. That is the third or fourth time tonight that he has overthrown Ty Tillery. Tillery was open, but Davis Strickland just overthrew him.
Great pressure by number 35, Gray Cook, for the Pirates in the backfield.
It'll set up 3rd down and 4 with 4:20 to play in the second quarter. And now Strickland will work under center. Maybe the first time tonight we've seen him under center. He'll give it to Montfort, left side. Montfort with room to run. It's a track race. Barbie's trying to track him down, and it's not going to work. Another 32-yard touchdown run. Third of the game for Christian Montfort, his second 32-yard touchdown run of the night.
Huge hole. He hits it, makes one move, and takes it to the house.
So Montfort adds to his totals his 3rd rushing touchdown of the evening with 4:13 to play, second quarter. And the Bulldogs getting ready for the point after to try to make it a 21-0 lead. Waiting on the snap. There it is. It's a low kick, but it's right through the middle toward the stairs. And the kick is good. 7 more points. That means $7 more to the Points for Paul's program presented by Bark Avenue at Pike Plaza. Folks, if you're looking for a wonderful dog groomer in the Pike County area, be sure to stop by and see Ashley Turner and the staff at Bark Avenue at Pike Plaza right off of Highway 19. They can take care of your 4-legged babies. They also offer boarding, so if you need to get out of town for some upcoming holidays, be sure to stop by Bark Avenue at Pike Plaza. 21-0. Morgan County on top with 4:13 to play in the second quarter. Alongside of Michael Moody, I'm Chad Feltman. It's K13 Media's live coverage of Pike County Pirate football presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Well, Montfort entered tonight's game with a little over 1,100 yards rushing on the season. He's now up to 29 touchdowns on the year, 27 of those rushing touchdowns. And Michael, the thing about it is he's such a great running back. He just makes it look easy. I know it's not easy, but he just makes it look so easy. Here's Ethan Luna to bring back the return. Luna is just about decleated up around the 30-yard line, but pops right back up. And the Pirates will have the ball 1st and 10. They're going to spot us at the 33-yard line.
That looked like number 12, Kobe Simmons, for the Bulldogs, delivering the big hit on Luna. And you're right about that running back. He's going to do that no matter what defense he's up against.
Yeah, you're right.
But when he hits holes like that, there's just no stopping him.
This team at Morgan County next Friday night will take on Callaway.
That's going to be a great game.
And it could be for the region championship. Callaway's taking on Jackson tonight. If Callaway beats Jackson, then these two teams will meet for the region title next Friday.
Callaway's really been on a roll since those first 2 opening losses to the season.
Samaje Smith has stood up, then bent like a pretzel. Right at the line of scrimmage, no gain. And somebody is slow to get up. Samaje is a little slow to come up. One of our linemen, oh, he's tying his shoe, okay. Samaje got kind of put in an odd spot there as he was kind of stuck.
2 big hits, the initial hit and then the second hit.
And the bad thing about it was he couldn't get down on the ground. It was just kind of stuck there. So it'll set up 2nd down and 10. Clock runs 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining before halftime. And again, coming up at halftime tonight, our Henson's Outdoor Services halftime show. 2nd down, 10. Samaje, the ball carrier again, trying to bounce it outside. One man to beat. He's not going to do it. And Samaje brought down. This time it was number 2, Braxton Jones, who made the stop. No gain. It's 3rd down and 10 for Pike County. As we hit 3:06 in the second quarter, the clock is stopped. Waiting to see if we get a timeout. We did. Morgan County will call a timeout. 3:06 to play before the half.
Looks like Morgan County might want to try to get the ball with some time before the half.
Also, don't forget tonight, folks, after halftime, when we get started in the third quarter, we are going to bring you our Pike football trivia question of the night, presented by Childress and Justice. Michael and I have a very special Pike County football trivia question ready for you. And if you can answer it correctly at the start of the third quarter tonight, well, you are going to pick up a $25 gift card to go see Amber and the team at Pike Nutrition. And I'm going to do something else in there too, Michael. Not only are you going to get the gift card to Pike Nutrition, but because I'm such a nice guy, how about I throw in a family 4-pack of tickets for somebody in Pike County to come and join me at an upcoming Macon Mayhem hockey game.
Now, this must be a very hard question because those 4 tickets to the Macon Mayhem are a great gift. What a fun evening that will be.
So for those of you who don't know, not only is it all about Pike County football, but I'm also the PA announcer for the Macon Mayhem hockey team. We have our first game of the season tomorrow night in Macon. So our trivia question tonight, not only a $25 gift card, but 4 tickets to an upcoming Mayhem hockey game this season. I can't wait to get down there tomorrow night.
Am I eligible? Can I win this?
We'll see. That seems kind of sketchy. Mitchell Hole wants to throw on third down.
Flag.
Yep. Hole's pass toward Tucker Saporita was overthrown, but there is a flag on the play on 3rd and 9. Holding against Pike County. That is our third holding call of the game. And let's see, it looks like Morgan County will decline it, and that will set up 4th down. So the clock stops with 3:02 to play before halftime, and Morgan County is going to get the ball back.
This is where Jack Hammond all season long has really come up big. It would not surprise me to see him send one booming right here.
He needs to. Cole Wesley, number 9, is back to return it. Jack Hammond, Pike County senior, going to take the snap and kick it from around our 20-yard line.
Well, the trivia question last time I was with you in Callaway was, when's the last time Pike faced a number 1 ranked team? And here we are facing the number 2 ranked team.
That's right. Hammond with a kick, and how about that one?
Good one.
Nice booming kick well over the head of Wesley. It'll take a pirate roll, and that is what makes Jack Hammond so special. All the way from our 20 inside the Morgan County 20. That is a heck of a kick by the senior Jack Hammond.
And that gives our defense a chance to keep them out of the end zone before halftime.
And I believe Morgan County has, I'm trying to look at their timeouts. They have 1 timeout remaining, or nope, that's the first. They have 2, okay. Well, they don't need a lot of time, that's for sure. They've got 2 minutes and 48 seconds, and we're probably about to see a good dose of Davis Strickling slinging the ball around here for the Bulldogs. They will start this drive, 1st and 10. They're going to be at their 17-yard line. Or they may just give it to Montfort and let him do all the work. He's in the backfield. They're in a pistol. Montfort already with 3 rushing touchdowns here tonight. Gives them 29 on the season. Strickland waiting on the snap. 1st and 10, Morgan County. High snap. Strickland picks it up. Looks downfield, trying to go toward the sideline, and it's going to be incomplete. Pass was intended for Cole Wesley, number 9, but how about Manny Lawrence in on the coverage there for Pike County?
Great coverage, and you can see that their offense is a well-oiled machine because their quarterback is throwing to a spot, not necessarily a receiver, but to a spot that receiver will run underneath.
Well, that spot has been about the same spot all night. He's tried to find Ty Tillery several times this evening at about that same spot. 2nd down, 10. Strickland now under center, and he'll hand it off to Montfort. Montfort here to the right side, going to break 1 tackle. Manny Lawrence there to make a hit. Also in there for the Pirates, like Barbie made a hit. Also Maddox Storm. And finishing the tackle for Pike County is number 45, Praven Reese, but it's enough for a Bulldog 1st down up to the Morgan County 39-yard line. 2:30 to play, 2nd quarter. Again, Morgan County has 2 timeouts remaining. Strickland looking to the sideline, waiting on the play call. Morgan County in a pistol again on 1st down. They'll hand it off. Montfort, right side, behind right tackle's got room to run. Roger Colquitt can't make the stop. Luna can't make the stop, but there is Keelan Yates, the freshman. There to bring down the state's leading rusher after a long run all the way up to the Pike County 37-yard line.
Yeah, our free safety there came up and bad angle, but Montford's going to make a lot of bad angles.
First down and 10, back-to-back first down runs by Christian Montfort. And here's another give to number 23. He's right up the middle on a dive play this time, and Praven Reese, number 45, is there to push him back after about a 4-yard run. And it'll set up second down and 6 with 1:50 and counting. Again, Morgan County, 2 timeouts remaining. Late second quarter. 142, 141. They're at the Pike 34-yard line. Second and 6. Strickland wants to throw, play action. Looking downfield, has a man wide open. It is called at the Pike 10 and pushed out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. The catch is made by number 80, Drew Ainsley, the senior.
Manny Lawrence for the Pirates on the coverage there.
And it's going to set up first down and goal here from Morgan County. They started this drive back at our 16-yard line, and in about 5 plays, they've got first and goal at the Pike 5. Who you think's going to get it here? There's 23, Montfort left side off left tackle. He does not get in, but he gets it across the 5 down to about the 3-yard line. Nice stop by Jalen Hudson, number 69. Clock runs 1:13, 1:12.
That was big man on big man right there.
It was. As we approach 1 minute to play here in the second quarter. Morgan County trying to punch it in just before halftime. Second and goal, Bulldogs at the Pike 3. Strickland under center. Toss, Montfort left side trying to get it in, and he does. Just barely across the goal line, but it's just enough for a Morgan County touchdown. Christian Montfort, his 4th touchdown of the ball game, and it's 27-0 Morgan County.
Yeah, this has been happening to Pike throughout the season as we're a little bit snake-bit right before halftime. We've been giving up a lot of touchdowns right before the half.
Alex Correas, number 22, on for another point after. This is his 4th of the half with 46 seconds remaining. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up, and the kick is good. 4th touchdown of the ball game for number 23, Christian Montfort. That gives him 30 for the season, and it gives Morgan County a 28-0 lead with 46 seconds remaining before halftime. Those 7 points mean $7 more to the Points for Paul's program, presented by Bark Avenue at Pike Plaza. We knew this young man was going to be tough to stop coming into the ball game. He's got 2 32-yard touchdown runs, a 10-yard run, and now that one from 3. And Morgan County, the 2nd-ranked team in the state, halfway to their season average of 50 points per game. They're at 28 with 46 seconds remaining before halftime.
That's really impressive. If memory serves correctly, this has happened at Tallapoosa, it's happened at Callaway, it's happened tonight, it's happened at Jackson right before halftime. We give up a big touchdown.
Here's the kickoff from the Bulldogs. Going to be taken by the Pirates inside the 10-yard line. This is going to be Luna, who tries to stiff arm one man, gets hit hard at the 27. And he'll be knocked out of bounds. It'll be 1st and 10, Pike County. You're absolutely correct. And just about every road game we have played this year, I believe we have given up a touchdown in the final 2 minutes of the half. Every single road game this season.
Some of them fluky, some of them well-deserved by our opponents. But nonetheless, it's hard to win games when you can't really control going into halftime what's happening.
Not taking anything away at all here from Morgan County. 38 seconds remaining before halftime. Pike County is going to have it 1st down and 10. We're going to be at our 26-yard line. Morgan County has 2 timeouts remaining. I don't know if they're going to get aggressive and try to use them both here. Let's see. Mitchell Hull, the quarterback, is out. He'll give it to Samaje Smith, who is running backwards and going to be brought down in the backfield. It's number 51. That is Raj Singh.
Yeah, the play never really developed. Even the handoff looked a little slow, a little timid.
I'm surprised we have not seen Rocco carry it a few more times here tonight. Just against this Morgan County team, you do not have time to tiptoe and step around and mess around. You've got to hit it, and you've got to hit it quickly.
And Rocco's a fun player to watch when he has that football in space to work with.
Well, that's going to take us to halftime. We are 2 quarters in here tonight at Morgan County High School, and it is all Bulldogs. 4 rushing touchdowns in the first half by number 23, Christian Montfort. And that will take us to the break with the Dogs on top 28-0.
Campus life at Gordon State College is all about moving forward together. With a vibrant student community and hundreds of organized activities, there's no limit to how much you can get involved. At our Student Activity and Recreation Center, meet up with friends to play video games, start a workout regimen, and even host a movie night. Join an intercollegiate or club sports program like baseball, basketball, volleyball, or golf. Break a sweat with your favorite intramural sport, fitness squad, or one-on-one match. Or grab a group of friends and cheer on your Highlanders from the stands. Beyond academics, Highlander Nation is a place to connect with one another and build lifelong friendships. Get involved with a student organization or a club that aligns with your passions. Students can connect with our community through theater productions, service projects, or speaker series. Whether you live on campus or off, students can enjoy it all. Learn more about getting involved in Gordon State College campus life. Visit the Student Life Office today.
All right, everybody, we are at halftime here tonight at Morgan County High School. It is 28-0. Bulldogs are on top, but right now we are getting ready for our Henson's Outdoor Services halftime show, featuring first tonight the Pirate Regiment. They will take the field first. We hope you enjoyed tonight's show, and again, a big thank you to Henson's Outdoor Services for bringing you this exciting halftime performance tonight from Morgan County High School.
Drum major, Dragon Mayfield, is your band ready? You may take the field for exhibition.
Hold on to your seats. The show is not over yet. We will now introduce your Pike County percussion sections with their rendition of Entry of the Gladiators. This is sure to make you feel like you are part of a circus. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the show.
There you go, Pirate fans. The Pirate Regiment here tonight at halftime at Morgan County High School. 28-0 is our halftime score. We are right in the middle of our Henson's Outdoor Services halftime show. We'll take a timeout. When we come back, the Marching Bulldogs from Morgan County High School will take the field next.
2 law firms, 1 mission. When Jody Sellers and Kevin Parker team up, the courtroom better be ready. Compassion where it counts, fire when it's needed, and results that speak for themselves. We fight for you like you're our family, and we don't back down, ever. Introducing Sellers and Parker LLC, your hometown law firm that provides big-time results. Call us today at 770-415-9848. Visit sellersparker.com or find us on social media at Sellers Parker LF. Sellers and Parker LLC, where clients become family.
How does Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson sell more vehicles than any other dealership in the area? It's simple. We have the most inventory. Regardless if you're looking for a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, or a high-quality, low-mileage pre-owned vehicle, we've got something for everybody. Be sure to check out our huge online inventory at countrysideautomotive.com, and let's make 2025 the time to find your new ride at Countryside.
We are at halftime. It is 28-0. Morgan County is on top. Henson's Outdoor Services bringing us tonight's halftime performance at Morgan County High School. And as promised, it is now time to join in with the Marching Bulldogs of Morgan County High School.
Maddie Cathy and Evelyn Whitaker. Pit captains Lila Patterson and Barrett Newsom. Bass captain Seth Mullins. Woodland captain Lindsey Young. Our section of the week is the Mellophone. Drum majors Isabel Johnson. Drum majors Isabel Johnson and Tiffany Lara. Is your band ready? Bulldog band, you may take the field.
And there they are, the marching Bulldogs from Morgan County High School here with us tonight as we are at halftime. And once again, we thank you for joining us for the Henson's Outdoor Services halftime show right here with K13 Media. It is 28-0 at halftime. We'll take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll get you ready for the start of quarter number 3, and our Pirate football trivia is coming your way right after this timeout. You're watching Pike County Pirate football presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
How does Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Jackson sell more vehicles than any other dealership in the area? It's simple. We have the most inventory. Regardless if you're looking for a new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, or a high-quality, low-mileage pre-owned vehicle, we've got something for everybody. Be sure to check out our huge online inventory at countrysideautomotive.com, and let's make 2025 the time to find your new ride at Countryside.
Ever thought the day would come where you could apply for a mortgage from the comfort of your living room or home office? In as little as 20 minutes, you can apply online with our new online mortgage center. So visit our website and apply today. We're an equal housing lender. First Bank of Pike. Together we grow. Member FDIC. Online at firstbankofpike.com.
Welcome back, everybody, to Morgan County High School. 28-0 is our halftime score as we get ready for the start of the third quarter. Once again, we welcome you inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. I'm Chad Feltman, joined by Michael Moody, the voice of the Pike County Pirates at the Boneyard in Zebulon. Well, Michael, when we came into tonight's game, everybody said, watch out for number 23. This guy's a great running back.
They
Number
weren't
one
lying.
mistake. Yeah, he's lived up to the hype. Christian Montfort tonight has 4 rushing touchdowns for Morgan County, and right now, that is the difference, 28-0. Morgan County is on top, but other than that, your thoughts on the first half?
Well, you said before the game, it's a 3-headed monster. Which head are you going to cut off? We have maintained these outside receivers pretty well. We've shut down Ty Tillery for the most part, but the running game is just tough. It's like we said, pick your poison. My thoughts on the first half would be our defense seems to be playing better than the score, which has been happening a lot throughout the season. So while it is what it is, it's 28-0. The silver lining is our defense hasn't been playing that bad to 28-0.
Well,
So
hopefully the second half we can get some points on the board. Defense will continue to stand tall and play hard, I think, is the only thing. Just make sure these guys don't give in, don't look at the scoreboard, just play hard until the final whistle.
I completely agree. There's still a lot of things you can do to put on film for your case and your calls. A lot of these seniors looking to play at the next level.
That's a great point.
Have an opportunity to go up against the best in the state, and for these coaches at the next level to see that's worth a lot for these Pirates.
What do you say we have a little fun right now?
Let's do it.
That sound good?
I love fun.
So what we do, if you're new to our Pike County football broadcast, before the start of every third quarter, we always like to have a little fun with the fans who are tuned into the broadcast and give you all a chance to win something, a prize. And tonight we're going to do just that, because right now it is time for our Childress and Justice Pike football trivia. Here's how it works. We're going to ask you a football question about Pike football and its history. If you correctly guess the answer, you are going to win a $25 gift card to Pike Nutrition to go check out those great energy drinks and those great teas. Amber and the staff got something ready just for you. And something else we're going to do here tonight, just because I'm such a good guy, I'm going to give all of you a chance to win a family 4-pack of tickets to come hang out with me and my crew at the Macon Mayhem down in Macon, Georgia. So, yes, hockey season starts tomorrow. I'll be at the Macon Coliseum. He's a PA announcer for football. Surprisingly enough, I'm a PA announcer for hockey.
I can't wait to
Who
see
would have
you.
ever
I
guessed
cannot
that?
wait.
So it is a whole lot of fun down there, and our first game is tomorrow night, and I want somebody out here watching the broadcast to win so you can come hang out with me. Maybe you can even bring Michael Moody. He really wants to come too, so it'll be a lot of fun.
I'll buy the gas.
He'll buy the gas. All right, so here is this week's Pike football trivia question. Now, before I give it to you, let me tell you how the rules work first, Michael Moody. If you have already won one of our trivia questions this year, you cannot win again. Sorry, but you got to share with everybody else. Also, when I give the question, you only get one guess. How many?
One.
Not 100, not 20, not 30. You get to post one time, and that's it. So think very carefully before you post your answer. If you're the first viewer to get it right, well, you're the winner. You got the prize, and you'll get mentioned live right here on air. All right, so tonight's Pike football trivia question, Michael Moody. Pike County has had 4 ties in its program history. 4. That dates back to the 1970s. What year was the team's most recent tie game? Again, you get one guess. I don't need to know the opponent. I just need to know the year. Don't go through the list, 1971, 72, 73, and drop every answer there is. One guess. Again, the question, what was the year the Pirates last finished a football game with a tie score?
Great question.
If you think you know the answer, we are watching the YouTube feed right now, and we would love to give you a $25 gift card of Pike Nutrition and that family 4-pack of tickets to come hang out with me at the Macon Mayhem for an upcoming hockey game. What was it? What year? The last time the Pirates finished with a tie game. All right, there's our first guess, 2024. That is incorrect. Again, this dates back to the Pirates playing football in the 1970s. While you think about it and submit your answers, we're getting ready for the start of the third quarter. I guess we'll do this, Michael. If nobody guesses it correctly, I'll let you have the tickets, okay?
Okay, I know who I'm pulling for.
Looking for a correct answer. I'll give you guys a hint. How about that? It's been a while. I hope that helps a little bit. Here we go, start of the third quarter. Jack Cabin will kick it off.
He waved.
He waved for a fair catch. He did indeed, but still going to bring it back up on the return. This is going to be number 7, Wyatt Singleton. Bethany Todd says 1985. A wild guess. Bethany, that guess was not so wild. That's not the correct answer, but you were not that far off. Kayla Rampy says 2018. That's incorrect. I'm sorry, I'm watching trivia. You're watching the football game.
If I was eligible, I would say the year I was born, 1980.
That's what you would guess. Okay.
Great year. UGA won the national title.
That was a great year. First down and 10. Morgan County with the ball. Starter still in the game to start the third quarter. Here's a quick little out route, and it's going to be caught. Ty Tillery for a 12-yard reception from Davis Strickling. Only the second catch of the night for Tillery. And it's going to be a 12-yard pickup. Again, the trivia question for tonight. We still do not have a winner. When was the last year the Pike County football team finished a game with a tie score? I'll tell you this, the score of that game was 14-14. I'm trying to give you hints, trying to help people out. Trying to give hints, give you a gift card, give you some tickets to a hockey game. First down and 10. Here's Montfort on the run down the far sideline, and he may have stepped out of bounds. He did. And Montfort's going to be out after about a 13 or 14-yard pickup down near the Pike County 35.
Maddox Storm hit him after he stepped out, but Maddox didn't realize he stepped out.
Well, there was never a whistle.
Right, no whistle. And Montfort didn't like the hit, but he realized the situation, didn't make an issue of it.
Montfort has 4 touchdowns in the ball game. Those are the only scores for Morgan County so far. The leading rusher in the state now has 30 touchdowns on the season. First down and 10. They'll go back to Montfort on a counter play, and we hit him in the backfield, but we can't make the tackle, and now they're going to blow the play dead. Montfort's upset, and I don't blame them. They blew that whistle, I think, a little too quick on that one as Montfort broke off of number 55, Drake Wright.
That was one of those Jackson whistles, real quick whistle there, but great job by number 55, senior Drake Wright, to get in the backfield and disrupt that play.
He hit him as soon as Montfort took the give for a 7-yard loss. And now it's 2nd and 17. Great play by Wright.
The Bulldogs are getting to the line with about 15, 20 seconds left on the play clock and looking to the sideline and getting the play.
Second down. Start of the third quarter. Strickland going to roll to the near side. Throws a strike, and it's caught, or no, it's incomplete at the 20.
Nice coverage there for the Pirates. Number 1, Ethan Luna.
Heck of an attempt, though, by number 9, Cole Wesley. I thought he had it. Must have dropped it coming down. Still got a lot of great answers coming in. 1984, 1988, 1999.
What a great way to start the second half if we can get off the field here on 3rd and long.
That's 3rd and 17. There's a little screen. It's going to go back to Wesley, and he's got some running room. He's going to get down. Did he get the first? He's across the 30. He's going to be close. He's at the 32.
He'll be short. I suspect they'll go for it.
Of course. But again, that's been our problem all year. 3rd and long. How many times have we said 3rd and 13, 3rd and 16 in the very next play? It's a big play, and that's another one. And, yeah, Morgan County's not going to come off the field on 4th and 1.
I'll give you a guess who's getting the ball.
Let's see. Here's Strickland. He's going to go to Montfort. He'll cut back inside. He's got room to run. Lowers his shoulder, runs through the defense as he goes through Samaje Smith at the 15-yard line, and that's a first down run for the Bulldogs.
Samaje took the worst of it, but good job Samaje staying in there and lowering his head, bringing him to the ground.
So first down and 10 here for the Bulldogs of Morgan County. Strickland on a fade route. Corner of the end zone, has a man down there. It's a jump ball, and it's going to be caught for a touchdown. And guess who? It's Ty Tillery.
Roger Colquitt, our sophomore, defensive back on the coverage there, just never got his head around to see the football. And it's only a matter of time before you knew Ty Tillery, one head of their 300 Monsters, was going to wake up.
Great throw by Strickland. Even better catch by Tillery. As his first touchdown catch of the night makes it 34-0.
Tillery.
Here come the Bulldogs for the point after kick. It's very low, but it is just in there.
Just in there.
And that makes it 35-0. Quickly want to get back to our Pike football trivia because I don't know if people quite understand when we say you get one guess. Yeah, that's it.
Do you have to answer in the form of a question? Or these Jeopardy rules?
No, this is not Jeopardy.
So it's not that
Michael
hard.
Moody. But you don't get 7 guesses at it. Still looking for the right answer. What year was the last year Pike County football finished a game with a tie score? That is the question we are looking for the answer. Winner gets a $25 gift card to Pike Nutrition and a family 4-pack of tickets to an upcoming Macon Mayhem hockey game. You'll get a chance to come and join me this season at the Macon Coliseum.
Are there ties in hockey?
Yes, you can have ties in hockey. You sure can. Those 7 points from Morgan County. $7 more to the Points for Paul's program presented by Bark Avenue at Pike Plaza. And here come the Bulldogs with a short kickoff. Ethan Luna will take it at about the 17. Luna with a full steam of head runs into his own man at the 35, 36-yard line. And that's where the Pirates will take over, first down and 10.
Hard run by Ethan Luna there.
1993, that's not the right answer. Not 94, not 89, not 87, not 88, not 2003, not 96. Everybody's close, but still looking for the right answer. Again, one guess per person, please. That's all we ask. And if you've already won this year, you're ineligible to win again.
Well, we're running out of years, right?
I mean, you've only got about 50. But for Pike County, started football, I believe, 71, as far back as the record books go. All right, first down and 10, Pike County. First offensive possession here in the third quarter. Mitchell Holes, the quarterback, will start with a pass out of the backfield. A little screen set up to Samaje Smith, and there's nothing working. It's going to be about a 5-yard loss.
Yeah, Bulldog defense sniffed that out from the get.
Samaje had such a great start to the game. His first game back after taking that concussion against Jackson. But here lately, it's just not gone well. Rocco Barbie, number 13, our player of the game against Westside Macon 2 weeks ago, is checked into the game. Lyric Scott at the bottom of your screen has one catch tonight. It was a big one, too, on 3rd and long. Empty backfield, 4 receivers. Now here comes Rocco to stand to the left of Hull, and a whistle before the snap. And a false start against the Pirates, so that's going to make it 2nd and 19.
I'd like to go back later tonight and watch this play on replay. I didn't see any movement on the line. I don't know if maybe we weren't set in the backfield or what. And that's one of the great values K-13 offers us Pike County Pirate fans, is to go back and watch these games. And
I thought you were just saying great value because it's like a generic store brand.
Well, it's great value when you get the 4 tickets to Macon also.
There you go. There you go. 2nd down and 19. 8 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. Here's Hull looking left, pressure coming, goes that way. Samaje Smith near the sideline makes the catch, and no gain on the play. One of our linemen lost a helmet. Samaje Smith took a late hit out of bounds. And there is a flag down. Great camera work there by Michael Penn. Look at that. I mean, you can almost read the brand of that flag down there on the field. I forgot to plug Michael's headphones in the first half, but he's all good now.
That's how good he is. He can
is, yep.
Work at a deficit. That helmet belonging to number 68, Val Hudson, a senior O-lineman for the Pirates.
Face mask the call against Morgan County, so I think that would explain how Val lost his helmet. 8 minutes and 23 seconds to play. We're in the 3rd quarter here at Morgan County.
There's 2 levels of face masks. There's the accidental face mask, and then there's the more intentional, fragrant face mask. But then when you pull the guy's helmet off, maybe there should be a 3rd level of face mask. GHSA should consider that.
All right, we're going to take a few more guesses on our Pike football trivia question of the night.
So I'm still in the lead.
You're still in, yeah. As a matter of fact, if we don't get somebody soon, I'm giving Michael Moody these 4 tickets to a Macon Mayhem hockey game.
I'm not above it.
If you're just tuning in, we're trying to get the answer. And that answer for the question, when was the last year Pike County football finished a football game with a tie score? 2nd down and 5. Mitchell Hull on the quarterback keeper, gets it to the left. He'll spin forward, and he's right at the 1st down marker. Looks like he's going to be just a little short by about a half a yard. Good stop in there by number 55, Cooper Pittman, the senior. And it's going to be 3rd, and let's call it less than 1.
I love that illuminated yardage sign right there. That is so easy to see.
Especially when you're blind as a bat like I am. I love it. 3rd and less than 1. Pirates near midfield. Wearing out Wildcat again. Barbie and Samaje in the backfield. It'll be Samaje taking the direct snap. He's got a 1st down run and more. Hit from behind. And he'll take it inside the Morgan County 40 to the Bulldog 38-yard line before being brought down by number 14, Makai Owens. Nice run by Samaje Smith. And it's a 1st down run for Pike County. Again, play hard is all you can ask. Play to the final whistle. 7:18 left, 3rd quarter.
Yeah, this is one of the better drives of the night. It would be great to finish it off with some points here.
Well, we've had a couple of good drives near the Morgan County 35, 30-yard line, and then we just hit a brick wall and go backwards. Yeah. Hull wants to throw to Saporita, who slips right at the line of scrimmage. A short pass over toward the Pike County sideline. Tucker lost his footing and might have even lost about half a yard. He did. It'll set up 2nd. They'll call it 11. A 1-yard loss on the catch to Tucker Saporita.
Tucker's been traveling across the country, looking at programs at the next level.
Yeah, every week he's somewhere different.
It's very exciting for him, and I hope wherever he lands, he really enjoys playing football at the next level.
Getting a lot of answers here for our trivia question. And Jeremy Cox had a suggestion, the 1995 Peach County Rain game. Does that one ring a bell?
Jeremy Cox, do not take my tickets, buddy. I know where you live.
2nd down, Hull hit from behind. And
oh, no, we lost the football.
Tosses it toward the sideline. And luckily, that ball got out of bounds. They're going to call it a forward pass.
Wow.
1995 Peach County rain game. That is not the correct answer, by the way, though, but interesting to hear that story. Not 1977. It's not 86. We might just hit all 50-something years of this.
I feel like we're doing a reverse raffle.
Yeah, that's true. Second down after the loss. 5:35 to play. Let's see where they're going to mark the ball at. They were going to bring it back for a moment, call it intentional grounding, but now they got the ball back to where the line of scrimmage was, and it should be 3rd and 11. A yard marker still showing second, but I believe it's going to be 3rd and 11. It should be for the Pirates.
Well, I think the longtime voice of the Pirates, my Uncle Terrell Moody, should take a crack at it. He was probably there.
Here's Rocco Barbie. Barbie trying to get outside. Nope. 2 red jerseys in there to bring down Rocco, led by number 6, Jordan Gordon, and number 2, Braxton Jones. And that will set up 4th down after a 3-yard loss. So again, the Pirates with a promising drive that comes to an end at the Morgan County 41-yard line. And it will bring on Jack Hammond for his 4th punt of the ball game. 5:02 to play now, 5:01, 5 minutes. Hammond to punt, Cole Wesley back to return all day. Hammond kicks it off toward the left, and it'll take a Pirate roll inside the 20, down near the 15-yard line. 4:46 to play. We're in the 3rd quarter. It is 35-0 Morgan County. 4 rushing touchdowns in the first half by Christian Monfort, leading rusher in the state in Class AA. And a touchdown catch by Ty Tillery here on the Bulldogs' first offensive possession of the 3rd quarter. Michael, I'll make you a deal. If nobody guesses this by the end of the 3rd quarter, it's all yours.
Go, clock, go. 4:46.
Yep, you got a few more minutes to hang on. 1st down and 10 for the Dogs. They're at their 17. Handoff off left tackle. Room to run. Foot race up toward midfield. Keelan Yates there to make a big hit. And a big stop on number 22, Alex Correas. And Correas will take it up near the 40-yard line, and now they'll mark him up to around the 43. Micah DeGraff, you have already won once this year, sir. Sorry, but you can't win twice. But 2005 is not the correct answer anyway. 1st down for the Bulldogs.
Carias, the junior, number 22 in the backfield for the Bulldogs. You wonder if they're going to give Monfort some an early night off here.
Probably be the smart thing to do. Team's up by 5 touchdowns. Carias again will take the handoff, and look at that stiff arm, lowers the helmet, runs right through the Pirates for a 12-yard gain up to the Pike 45-yard line.
Yeah, he delivered the hit on number 1, Ethan Luna, but good job, Luna, holding on to his ankles and dragging him to the ground.
So 1st down and 10, back-to-back 1st down runs by the junior Alex Correas. 4 minutes on the clock, 3rd quarter. 1st down run, Correas again off left tackle this time, able to get outside and going to get dropped down around the 35-yard line. Looks like Samaje Smith, number 2, and Ethan Luna, number 1. Kayla says she thinks our trivia question is a trick. Kayla, I promise you, it's not a trick. It really did happen. Nobody has correctly guessed the year, though.
As Louis Grizzard would say, it is not a hoax.
That is correct, sir. 2nd and 1. They'll put Correas in motion here to the near side. Pressure off the end. Blitz coming. We got 3 white jerseys and a left-handed throw. How about that by Davis Strickland?
Very creative.
Able to avoid the sack and get one away with his left hand.
Well, it looked like our entire D-line got back to the backfield as soon as the ball was snapped. Brings up 3rd and short for the Bulldogs.
3rd and a yard. Clock stops with 3:17. Michael Moody is 3 minutes away from winning hockey tickets.
Well, I know how this plays out with 1 second left. Somebody will.
I'm hoping so, man. Here's the third down run, and looks like that's going to be enough for a first across the 35 down to around the Pike 32-yard line. That time it was number 28, Damani Smith, the sophomore, his first carry of the ball game. He's got a first down. Bethany Todd says 1984. To me, that's the best year ever, Michael. That's the year I was born. I think that's better than 1980. First down. Strickland rolls right. Maddox Storm coming. Pass fired. Complete. Ethan Luna there to make the tackle on number 80. That is Drew Ainsley, the senior, who's had several catches here tonight. It's a 9-yard pickup. Well, how about this? If nobody gets the correct answer, would you be willing to give your prize to Bethany Todd, since she always supports our broadcast and has us on her classroom each and every week?
Well, only because that Macon is such a fun town to go to. I'm going to go to this game anyway.
Okay.
I will see you.
All right. So is that a
Macon.
yes? Is that a yes?
So, yes.
All right. If nobody else guesses it, Bethany, Michael is going to forfeit his prize to you. And, of course, we get a timeout. So, Michael, that gives more people a chance to tune in and go for the answer. No, it is not 1979. Life on the Go-Go. Do you know who that is, our viewer? They're going through the order. Again, you get one guess, so you only get one try. Life on the Go-Go now with about 5 different tries. 2nd and 2 for the Dogs. Late third quarter. Handoff up the middle. Gray Cook, number 35, in there on the stop of number 28, Damani Smith, the sophomore, who gets a yard, but he's a yard shy. Inside 2 minutes to play.
3rd down and 1 for the Bulldogs.
3rd and 1. Bethany said you were sweet, by the way. It was my idea, Bethany, not Michael's. Give him the credit.
I could have said
You should have seen the side eye he gave me when I said give his prize away. He was
I
like,
could
you
have
serious?
said a deal's a deal, but no. Bethany, the Todds, the whole Todd family, they're great.
3rd and 1. Correas with a toss, hit at the line of scrimmage. He may have enough for the first down. He will by a yard. A little toss there on the inside. A 2-yard pickup for Correas, and that is going to be a first down for the Dogs. Well, it's not looking good. Our Childress and Justice Pike football trivia has gone the entire 3rd quarter this week. 1st and 10 for the Dogs. 1:10 to play, 3rd quarter. They've got 3 receivers here to the near side. Correa's in the backfield, and the quarterback, Davis Strickland, in a pistol formation. 1st down and 10.
Chad, we're looking at 35-0. If they score here.
Strickland with a quick slant over the middle. It is caught inside the 5, diving toward the goal line, and touchdown, Bulldogs.
Wyatt Singleton, number 7.
Singleton took a big hit down around the 1-yard line, but was able to keep his momentum going. And Singleton is in for a touchdown. The 2nd touchdown pass of the night for Davis Strickland. And that makes it 41-0 Morgan County.
At what point does the continuous clock come into play?
After a 30-point lead, the coaches can elect for the running clock.
But it's not mandated.
It's not. Well,
Okay.
It is mandated in the 4th quarter.
In the
Once
4th.
you get to
Gotcha.
the 4th quarter, if it is a 30-point lead, then yes, it is automatic. You can start it as early as the 3rd quarter.
Oh, we
as
blocked
the
one.
Point after kick is blocked.
Great
That
Cook,
was
number
Gray Cook,
35.
yeah, great play by Gray. Hey, how about that? Let's go ahead and give that our Plum Perfect Plumbing play of the game for the night. It's presented by Tiffany and Danny Youngbud at Plum Perfect Plumbing and Contracting.
Great.
Our play of the game this evening, the block point after kick there, the nice effort by number 35, Gray Cook. So he will pick up tonight's Plum Perfect Plumbing play of the game. Big thank you to Tiffany and Danny Youngblood. And by the way, Tiffany sent me a message a little while ago about a big event coming up next Friday for Halloween. It's going to be taking place at the Boneyard before the game next Friday. And I'm trying to pull up the picture she sent to me right here, Michael. The Boo Crew is what it's called. And it's going to be taking place, the big tailgate next Friday night, 5 to 7, trunk or treat, food and games at the track and practice field next Friday night. before the senior night game against Rutland. The Boo Crew. Sounds like something we could call the Phillies up in Atlanta. Morgan County with the kick. Pirates take it. 45 seconds to play, third quarter. Luna again with another tough run. Runs into one of his own men, able to bounce outside. Ethan's up near midfield. And Luna will take it across the 50 down to the Morgan County 46-yard line. So a nice return by Ethan Luna.
I believe every kickoff they've had has gone to Luna tonight. I cannot remember anyone but Luna returning the football.
You're absolutely correct. So Pike County will set up first and 10. And we've got 34 seconds remaining in quarter number 3.
Chad, next Friday being Halloween, what is your favorite holiday? Halloween's fun, but I like the food of Thanksgiving and Christmas.
That's a good point, too. Let me think on
For
that
me,
for a
it's the
second.
food.
First down and 10 for the Pirates. Just seconds remaining, third quarter. Direct snap to Samaje Smith. Samaje still running, still moving the pile forward. Look at him, just dragging
Great
everybody
job.
from what should have been no gain. He's going to pick up about 14 or 15. Samaje Smith pushing the pile forward down to the Morgan County 30-yard line with 20 seconds left.
And Chad, there's that pride you were talking about. Even though the scoreboard is lopsided, plays like that show you that our Pirates are still playing hard.
That's all you can do. Play to that final whistle. Still a lot of spunk in this team. They'll start the clock as soon as they get the ball spotted, ready to go. First down and 10. Pike County, this is our best field position of the night. And there goes the clock now. And Pike County might just let this clock run all the way down. Will we get a playoff down to 5, 4, 3? It's going to be tight, and we will not. There is the horn, and the third quarter will come to an end. So Morgan County adds to its lead. Couple of touchdown throws from their quarterback Davis Strickland. One to Ty Tillery, one to Wyatt Singleton. And that will take us to quarter number 4 here tonight in Morgan County. Pirate football this evening from Madison, being presented by Countryside Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
Some people just prefer a pre-owned vehicle over a new vehicle, and that's perfectly fine with us at the Countryside Pre-owned Supercenter in downtown Jackson. Cars, trucks, vans, Jeeps, SUVs, we've got them. Financing or cash cars. Sometimes we've even got campers, boats, jet skis, and motorcycles. If pre-owned is your thing, then stop by and see us Monday through Saturday at the Countryside Pre-owned Supercenter, located next to Piggly Wiggly in downtown Jackson.
All right, Michael, I want to see how good I am at doing something real quick. I got this image right here. I was talking about the Boo Crew next week. Let me see how quick I can add this so I can show everybody what's going to be taking place next week for Pike County football. It shouldn't take but a second. Now, there's a black screen right now. Bear with me for a moment. Here we go. I think I got it. There it is. Boom. How about that?
That's impressive.
There we go. All right, so this is what Tiffany Youngblood sent us a little while ago tonight at halftime for the big event next Friday night, the Boo Crew Tailgate for Pike County High School, 5 until 7. Trunk or treat, food, and games. If you're coming to the game next Friday night, not only is it senior night, not only is it Halloween, but we're taking on Rutland with a chance to go to the playoffs, and that'll be a lot of fun with the Boo Crew Tailgate. Start of the fourth quarter. It is 41-0 Morgan County, and now we should be in that running clock situation here for the Pirates, who are trying to get on the board, playing for pride here late in the game against the Bulldogs, second-ranked team in the state. Mitchell Hull, the senior, is in at quarterback, low snap. He'll give it to Samaje Smith. And Samaje is going to get it up near the 25-yard line. All right. I got to go back because I made a mistake. The correct answer was given on our trivia way back toward the beginning of the guesses. So our Pike County football trivia tonight, the question was, when was the last year the Pirates finished a football game with a tie score? They've done it 4 times in their program history. 4 games ended in a tie. When was the most recent? Our user, Floyd Graves, 10:03. Guessed it correctly.
Good job, Floyd. My question would be, is it a guess or did he know?
Well, he even got the team right back in
Oh,
1990.
Then he knew. Apologies, Floyd. You knew.
Absolutely.
Impressive.
Quarterback keeper here, Mitchell Hole, is stood up. No gain on the play. So Floyd Graves, 10:03. 1990 against Riverside Military Academy. The last time Pike County football finished a game in a tie, and that night it was 14-14. So Floyd Graves, 10:03. If you will send us a private message to the K13 Media Facebook page, we'll get your information, tell you how to claim your prize. Sorry, Bethany. I'm still going to give her some tickets to a hockey game, though. That sound all right with you?
I'm not.
You're not?
No. The next time you give me tickets, I'm keeping my tickets.
Okay. Well, I'm going to give Bethany. Bethany, we got 26 home games this year with the Macon Mayhem. I'll be at all 26 doing the PA announcing. You tell me when you want to come, any game, and I'll make sure you have 4 tickets ready to go. All right, timeout taken by the Pirates. While we have a moment, let's welcome you back inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth. As you can tell, we've been having a lot of fun here tonight. I'm Chad Feltman. This is Michael Moody. We are inside the booth here tonight at Morgan County. Again, huge thank you to Greg Thompson, who is the athletic director here at Morgan County, for not only allowing us to be here and broadcast, but allowing us to bring you live video and this great spot. We had a Chick-fil-A nugget tray catered in the booth here tonight. So big thank you to Greg Thompson, AD here at Morgan County. First-class facilities, first-class staff. Glad to be here this evening. And even though our team's losing tonight, Michael, we're getting to see one of the top teams in the state who I don't think it will surprise either one of us is come mid-December, we're talking about them playing at Mercedes-Benz for a state title this year.
And when the Pirates practice, when they hit the weight room, they can think about these nights and see that this is the standard. This is what we have to do in our region to compete.
Well, we've got 10 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Glad to have all of you on the broadcast here tonight. Again, Michael Penn high atop on the camera for us this evening. Only thing that concerns me is driving home tonight through Madison and Monticello, the deer capital of the world. Everybody says I drive like an old grandpa anyway. If you thought that was the case on the way here, Michael Moody, wait till we go home.
Slow and steady, I'm fine with it.
8 miles an hour the whole way.
Hey, that's how I like it. Get home safe.
Third down and 8 for the Pirates. Hole looking over the middle, has a man there wide open. Touchdown, Pike County, Rocco Barbie.
Did you see number 18, Tucker Saporita, almost intercepted that pass, almost got in the way, but there we go, playing for pride.
Rocco Barbie with a touchdown pass from Mitchell Hole to put the Pirates on the board here in the fourth quarter.
We've not seen a lot of road touchdowns this season. That is nice to have one.
Yeah,
Good job, guys.
This is our 5th road game of the season, only the 2nd road game we've scored in. 10 minutes and 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. A touchdown from Mitchell Hole to Rocco Barbie. And now we'll get Jack Hammond on for the point after kick. Hopefully that is just a prelude to a lot coming next Friday night against Rutland. Good snap, low line drive kick from Jack, and it is good. So the Pirates with their first points in the ball game. That will spoil the shutout from Morgan County. Rocco Barbie with a touchdown catch. Makes it 41-7. That's 7 more points. It's $7 more into our Points for Paul's program presented by Bark Avenue at Pike Plaza. Great catch by Rocco, but yes, going back and watching that replay, Tucker had to get out of the way. He almost screened his own man, and Barbie did a great job.
Going down low, picking that ball off the turf.
Absolutely, yep. So a touchdown pass from Mitchell Hole to Rocco Barbie has made it 41-7 with 10:13 to play. Fourth quarter.
And Morgan County does appear to have some guys on the field that they're giving some experience to, developing some depth. That's always good for your program to have those opportunities.
Interesting to see what the future looks like for the Bulldogs. Again, no clue yet. Will they be in our region next year? Reclassification committee meeting, and interesting to see what happens for 2026. Short little pooch kick here from Hammond, going to be taken by the Bulldogs up near their 30-yard line. And the return man bringing it up near the 40 to about the 41-yard line. It's about an 11-yard return. That is number 7, Wyatt Singleton, who had that touchdown catch earlier.
First down, Morgan.
And it'll give the Bulldogs a first down up around midfield. Again, next Friday night, we are back at home. 7:30 kickoff. Pirates taking on Rutland High School at the Boneyard. Senior night, final game of the regular season. Also want to give a big shout out to our Lady Pirates softball team. They have made it to the Elite 8 in Columbus, and they will open up Wednesday at 3:30 against Sonoraville. And boy, you want to talk about some great teams down in Columbus. Man, oh man. There are some good ones down there, including Morgan County softball team.
Well, we wish the best for our Lady Pirates. What a great season they've had.
Here's a direct snap. New quarterback into the ball game. This is going to be number 11. That is Gunnar Braswell, a sophomore. So, yes, Wednesday at 3:30. Pike County Lady Pirates open up play in Columbus. And I am trying to work on getting down there to broadcast those games. Trying my best. There's a few things that we've got to take care of, but hopefully we can make an announcement by Monday if we can get there. Short run here on second down. This is number 28, the ball carrier. That is Damani Smith. I want to go down there, Michael, and I want to broadcast every game the Pirates play in Columbus for softball. I went down there 2 years ago and did it, and it was a lot of fun for another team. And, I mean, that Elite 8 in Columbus, it is a whole different world down there.
Well, let me put it this way. I hope you're down there Friday because I hope the girls are playing on Friday.
You're exactly right. That's a great problem to have. But, of course, football team has a game Friday night back at home. 3rd down and 5 for the Bulldogs. A 4-yard run here once again by Damani Smith. And my only thing is, man, I don't want to go Wednesday. I don't want to go Thursday, and the girls play and the girls win, and they play Friday and can't be there.
Because each game, momentum builds.
Exactly. And the last thing I would want to do is get everybody hyped, get everybody excited, and then, can't be there Friday. 4th and 2 for Morgan County.
No, I respect that. If you start a job, finish a job.
And Smith is going to take it across the 50. He is right on top of that first down line. It is going to be very, very short. And Pike County's defense will stand. It's a turnover on downs. So Smith is a little bit short, and the Pirates will get the ball back with 7:20 to play. Now, I am working on a plan for next Friday that would allow me to be in Columbus and somebody I would trust to come do the football broadcast with Michael Penn and Chris Childress next Friday night. If that works out, then yes, I will be in Columbus every day next week to broadcast the softball games. But again, waiting to make that happen. I am trying my best because, man, I'd love to be down there.
Mm-hmm. It'd be great if a lot of Pike County fans went down to Columbus as well, too. We'd love to have you at the Boneyard, but if you're not with us Friday, be in Columbus.
1st down and 10 for the Pirates. Mitchell Hull over the middle, wide open to Tucker Saporita, who is met underneath and stopped by number 21. That is Aiden Lawrence. So just be close to the K13 Media Facebook page over the weekend. Again, I'm with you, man. If I'm going to do something, I don't want to do it half you know what. I mean, I want to be there from start to finish. And I think our Pirates softball team has a chance to finish all the way on Saturday. Morgan County's down there. Great team. Sonoraville, Appling County. 2nd down and 6. Across the 45 to about the 43-yard line. I believe this is Tristan, the ball carrier. It is number 26. That is Tristan Ward. 5:45 to play in the 4th quarter.
I'd like to see Tristan Ward and Lyric Scott in a foot race. Who's your money on?
Acceleration, Tristan. Long distance, probably Lyric. I think Tristan would get the jump, but I think from one end of the field to the other, man, it's hard to stop Lyric.
I'm sure if you asked that question to either one of them, Tristan or Lyric, you'd get 2 different answers.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. 3rd down and 2. Morgan County just about jumped off sides. Hole going to roll right, going to get hit from behind. He's still scrambling, and he'll finally get thrown down and sacked back around the 42-yard line. And on the sack is going to be number 59, Clay Turner, a senior. And that'll bring up 4th and long. So, again, we go from 3rd and short to now 4th and 15. But, yes, no matter what happens, Pirates will play one game on Wednesday, win or lose, just one game Wednesday, and that'll be a 3:30 game at the South Common Softball Complex in Columbus, Georgia, against Sonoraville High School. Here's Hammond with another punt, end over end kick, and it's going to be bobbled by the Bulldogs.
Jump on it.
And I believe it's going to be picked up by Morgan County down around the 22-yard line. They got a huge break on that one. It was right off the fingertips of number 24, Malcolm Ainsley, the sophomore. We're in a running clock situation, 4 minutes and 10 seconds left. Morgan County going to improve to 9-0 on the season. And I guess this would be a good time to go check out our out-of-town scoreboard presented by Express Sanitation Services.
And if you want to go way out of town in Toronto, the Dodgers are leading the Blue Jays 2-0 in the 4th.
I'm still mad about Seattle blowing it. They had a chance to go and made a
I
terrible call against Toronto in Game 7. First down and 10 here for the Bulldogs. Short run, maybe a gain of 2 on the play. All right, here we go. Third quarter score. Sandy Creek destroying Mary Persons 35-0. Trinity Christian beating up on Upson Lee 34-7. Callaway has taken a 26-10 lead over Jackson. Westside Macon up 16-8 over Rutland. Lamar County on top of Social Circle 14-6. So it looks like indeed, unless something crazy happens in Jackson, we will have a region showdown next Friday night between Callaway and Morgan County. From what you've seen, you've broadcast both games with me at Callaway and here tonight. What do you like in that one next Friday night? Who's your favorite in that one, Michael?
I think Morgan County's got to be your favorite, but I think there's going to be a pretty good game between the two. I really think you're going to have two high-powered offenses going after one another. Nice tackle there by number 69, Jalen Hudson.
Third down, 2:40 to play. That game, by the way, will be played here at Morgan County next Friday night. Some confusion in the backfield, and down goes the quarterback, Gunnar Braswell.
Braswell turned the wrong way, expecting the handoff to be there, and there was no one there. And the only two men that were there was Big Johnson Anderson, number 63, and Jalen Hudson, 69.
Those are two big boys coming at you, too. So it'll set up 4th down and long. Next Friday night, right here, Morgan County and Callaway for the region championship. We will be back at home to take on Rutland for senior night. Jackson will be on the road to take on Westside Macon. Those will be your 3 games in Region 2AA to wrap up the regular season.
These seniors have put in so much hard work to turn this program around, and it's not exactly where Coach Holmes wants it to be. He mentioned the next step for this program is to be able to build momentum in the month of October. But we're getting there.
We are. 1:45 left in the game. The clock is running. Pirates going to get a chance to come out, maybe take a few more final snaps. Before we wrap it up here this evening, again, want to thank everybody for joining us here on the broadcast. After the game tonight, we will give out the award for our player of the game, presented by Sellers and Parker. I got an idea who I'm thinking. I'll see what Michael Moody is thinking.
Well, I wish I could give it to all of them. They've really played hard tonight. Never quit, never given up. Proud of these Pirates.
108, 107, maybe a final couple of plays for Pike County. Mitchell Hole will hand it off. Tristan Ward, the ball carrier, number 26. He'll take it across the 40 to about the 43. It'll set up 2nd down, so maybe one more play before we are done here tonight. Pirates going to drop to 0-4 in region play. And next Friday night, it's going to be like a playoff game for us. If we don't beat Rutland, we're done for the year. If we beat Rutland, we should make the playoffs. 30 seconds left. 2nd down and 3.
Love for these seniors to get more time on the gridiron.
Mitchell Hole fires the pass. It's going to be complete to Manny Lawrence. And Lawrence will take it across midfield for a first down. Great play by Mitchell Hull to avoid the sack. Clock ticks, 10 seconds. They'll move the chains.
Good job, Manny Lawrence, getting yards after the catch.
And I don't think the Pirates are going to get another play. That is going to be it. So your final score here tonight, Morgan County is going to win it by the final of 41-7 as the teams will come and meet at midfield and they will shake hands. Again, for Morgan County, they are now 9-0 on the season, 4-0 in region play. Pike County drops to 3-6 overall and now 0-4 in region play. Morgan County at home next Friday night. They are going to be taking on Callaway for the region championship right here at Legion Field and Bill Cory Stadium. Again, we will be home next Friday night, senior night, Halloween night, a lot going on. But before we get out of here this evening, Michael Moody and I got to give out the award for our player of the game presented by Sellers and Parker. Big thank you to Jody Sellers and the crew for bringing us our player of the game award every single week. And the player we're about to announce will also get that free meal to Ruth's Restaurant. That is a K13 Media favorite, I can promise you that.
Sure is.
Big thank you to Ryan Landry and the crew for all their support and always feeding us and taking great care of us. So, Michael Moody, tonight, it was a tough night for Pike County. 41-7 is the final as we welcome you back inside the Advanced Roofing and Interiors broadcast booth for one final time. But there's a guy that I'm nominating here tonight who had a pretty good ball game. His first game back from a concussion a couple of weeks ago and played both ways here this evening. Had a couple of really good runs here tonight. And for your first game back after a concussion, you would have never known it because Samaje Smith tonight, I thought, had a really good performance his first game back. So he is my nominee for player of the game.
And we're on tracking together because I wrote down number 2 as my answer before we even talked. Even though the score, you might say, well, there wasn't much of a difference. How could he have made? He did make a difference tonight. Played hard, played with guts, and Samaje's a great kid. Yep. Great kid. Love that kid. So, yeah, I'm glad to give it to number 2.
Congratulations to Samaje Smith, our senior running back. He is our Sellers and Parker player of the game this evening. Great to have number 2 back in the lineup tonight as well. And he will get that free meal to Ruth's Restaurant. So that's going to wrap it up for us, man. Hopefully next week we got a little magic left in the season. Halloween night, big tailgate trunk or treat from 5 to 7 before the game gets started. And Chris Childress might be back next week. I don't know. Chris is taking like a month-long vacation. I wish I had my own attorney office and my own firm take a month-long vacation, you know.
It being Halloween, lawyers scare me, buddy.
Oh, nice. The Pirate is coming next week. What are we coming as for Halloween? We'll have to find out and see. So glad to have all of you here. Michael Moody, as always, a pleasure. Thank you for joining me here tonight, my man.
Thank you, buddy. Enjoyed it.
Voice of the Pirates will be back on the PA system next Friday night, and we hope you will come out and join us as we wrap up the regular season 1 week from tonight, back at the Boneyard in Zebulon. Once again, your final score tonight, Morgan County stays undefeated. They defeat the Pirates by the final of 41-7. For Michael Moody in the booth with me tonight, and for Michael Penn high atop on the camera, my name is Chad Feltman with K13 Media. Thank you all for joining us. Have yourselves a great weekend, and we'll talk to you again next Friday night for senior night at the Boneyard as we take on the Rutland Hurricanes. Until then, good night, and let's go Pirates.